Let me get my other shit.
Hello. Hello. What up, McKenna? Biddy says, welcome back. Yeah, thank you. We had some technical difficulties,
Yes, we did.
but that's all taken care of now. So we should all be good. We should
What's
be
good,
all good.
everybody?
Either way you want to say it, it should be true.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. I hate
We
when
in
it does
here. Do you? Or do you
top
secretly
messages.
love?
Top
Oh,
messages.
well, yeah.
Top
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's kind of stupid.
I
It's
hate
kind of
it.
stupid.
I hate all of it. And now let me put this over here so that I can see the comments on my other screen. You know, the day's going to come, right, when I am going to have one of the biggest monitors in the world. It just is. And when that day comes, it's going to be propped up there on the wall, kind of like the one you have over there, except for it's going to be the biggest.
I mean, this is a TV, so
it's still a monitor.
I mean, yes, I use it as a monitor. Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you be watching TV with that though?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
no, I only use it as a monitor, literally.
All right, thanks. How many TVs do you have in your house officially?
In the house?
In the Census Bureau. When you do take a census of the TVs in your house.
All right, so there's a TV in the bedroom. There's this TV. There's a TV in Chaos's room. There's a TV in the living room.
Wait, stop for a second. Hold up.
What?
Nah. The cat has a TV?
No. So I don't even remember why we got that TV. It had nothing to do with the cat.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Sometimes when the kids come over, they go in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So, like one night, why? So usually, whenever Mo and Gigi bring their son over, he chills in our room.
Right.
But for some reason, we had more people. We had more people over here one day, so he didn't go downstairs to sleep with his parents. He slept in Chaos's room, and that is the day that we put the TV in that room. Yeah, that's the day that we put the TV in that room. So 1, 2, 3, living room and basement. So 5.
So currently, there are 2 humans in the house.
Yes. And 5 televisions. Well, listen. So with a lot of, it could possibly qualify as a lot at this point. A lot of the wedding stuff is happening in the basement, so they can watch TV while they're doing stuff down in the basement.
Okay.
And again,
you got a sweatshop in the basement.
A little bit. I ain't gonna hold you, because they be down there putting in work. I ain't even going. I might give a little peek, drop some food down there, some drinks. But other than that, like they be. I would be in the way. I would be in the way. They
do you take like a bucket with a string on it and just like
lower
it down?
The only reason I haven't done that is because it's not set up that way. I wouldn't be able to get the bucket to them without wasting stuff. So that wouldn't really be that helpful. But yeah. So yeah, I mean we watch the majority of the TV that we watch in the living room.
Okay.
This TV is not used as a TV,
of course.
And the TV in the other room rarely ever gets used. It's
right.
So we only really use 2 TVs as TVs most of the time.
But you have the other TVs. They backups. They for you need them.
Kinda. Right? No, I mean, listen. Again, I don't remember. I think I want to say we were given one of them, if not 2 of them.
Jeez.
To be honest, niggas didn't buy a bunch of extra TVs. That's not what happened. But yeah, no, we were given. I want to say we were given both. I don't know. I want to say we were given both of the extra ones, the one in the other room and the one in the basement. I believe we were given both of those. But yeah.
So you do know that YouTube has channels specifically for cats.
Yes, but I'm still not No, I'm still. He's good. He gets enough stimulation. Right now, um, right now we are rabbit sitting. So he's enamored with this goddamn rabbit, and he just
Of course.
like
Of
he
course.
spends most of his time just
Yeah.
by the cage.
Trying to figure out
Yeah.
if I put a counterweight.
Yo, it's the craziest thing. Like, and like they cool. They just be chilling. Like
Now.
he be like almost petting her.
Let him out.
Well, no,
Let
that's
him
not
out.
gonna happen. No, she might beat his ass. I don't. She older, she mean, and she bite harder. So,
Oh damn.
yeah,
Sean P.
I don't know.
So here's the thing, right? I just know how these cats in here act
Mm-hmm.
with the chinchilla and any other
Mhm.
thing. Like, so there was an incident that took place where one of those chinchilla got out the cage.
Ooh.
And the cats were so unaccustomed
Mm-hmm.
to what to do that all that threatening and shit they was doing behind the cage, they didn't know how to handle.
That's funny.
And the chinchilla was like, I wish a motherfucker would come over here with that bullshit.
I
if you
think that's
want.
how it would be. Honestly, I think that's
You know
how
what
it
I'm
would be. Like he might try something, but nah.
Listen.
He ain't never
One
had to
thing-
deal with another animal.
One thing I've learned about rabbits, because my wife is a groomer and
Mhm.
works at a veterinarian office, right? They're prey animals.
Yeah,
They can get hurt really fast,
yeah, and they
especially
know
around
they're
their
prey.
back area.
Mm-hmm.
They can get hurt really fast, and sometimes rabbits will just die from fright,
Mm-hmm.
like just from the stress and the anxiety
Mhm.
of what's going. They can die from that shit.
Yeah.
These cats around here, that's more than likely to happen because the way they harass, especially
Mm.
something new to come in, you behind the cage, they try. Yo, we literally have a barrier between the cages and the cats,
Mm-hmm.
and they stay fucking with the barrier. Like, what's this shit?
Yeah.
What's this shit? You know, jumping on top of the cage, trying to intimidate, looking down, like, yeah. But to the chinchilla that's left, to his credit, he don't be running.
Like
When they be doing that little goofy ass shit, he go up to the cage like, and nigga, and what? And these little bastards, them chinchillas sharpen sticks in there. And I keep
Word.
telling, look, you gotta keep trying to convince me. That's the only for their teeth. They got little hands too. I said, look, dual purpose.
Facts.
Dual purpose. They know
Two things can be true.
Right. And them things is sharp, bro. Like this, it's regular, it's these little sticks that's made specifically for them, right? And they got both got round ends when you give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they finish with it, it's a spear. It's a literal spear. Them bitches is sharp as shit.
Facts.
They sharp as shit. And I'm like, nah, this for some other shit. This like, and when I be seeing them outside the cage, I'm like, they throwing them at them cats.
Mm.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's hilarious. So they be touching noses. Like they like I legitimately don't think he wants to antagonize her in any way. I think he's just curious, like, hey.
He wants a friend? That's how
if not friend, then why friend shaped? I mean,
it's entirely possible. I know there are
I'm
cases
not risking it.
Hell no.
Yeah, nah, I'm not risking
Hell no.
Chris
Like I said, man,
taking the rabbit out the cage. I'm like, all right, well, he'll be in his room. Because no, I'm not risking
taking that risk.
I'm not risking. Like, yeah. But anyway, let's get the show on the road. We got
all right.
I talked to y'all last time about this format, about a bunch of little stories, and then the one big joint. Addy, link Addy.
Okay.
Link Addy. All right. Story number 1. RZA wants ASAP Rocky to name his third child after Old Dirty Bastard. Now listen.
How about he mounted?
Now wait. Here's the thing. On its surface, that might sound like a crazy headline, right? And your immediate reaction makes sense in general. However, there's a history behind this. So I'm sure it'll come out in the article. I'll just read the article. RZA wants ASAP Rocky and Rihanna to name their third child after the late Wu-Tang Clan legend Old Dirty Bastard. The power couple already named one of their children after Wu-Tang leader, and he is now suggesting they continue the trend for their next baby. So I guess I'll explain it here. So first of all, Rocky's name is Rakim. Rocky's real name is Rakim.
Okay.
And he continued that tradition when he had his first, I think it was the first child. The child's name is RZA. So RZA's like, hey, if you gonna do that and you gonna keep having kids,
well, they listen.
I mean,
listen. They're gonna keep having kids because like we got to keep the numbers up, and it's like, I
mean,
he doing
like
his part.
Not like they can't afford it. Rihanna's a billionaire, so
exactly.
He said to people, you know what, ODB, because the legend must live on. RZA previously said how happy he was to be honored by Rocky and Riri in a unique way. He said to CNN, "It's a great honor to know that there's another generation that's not even of my own household that feels the strength and the inspiration of that name. RZA isn't only a name, it's a title, so it's an honor, and I salute her and ASAP and their family, all the blessings in the world from me." Okay, so appearing on Late Night with Seth Meyers alongside Anna Wintour, the talk show host asked the rap star if he and Riri, this is about ASAP, if he and Riri were going to continue a trend they had started with their first two children, Raya and RZA. Myers said, "Your first two kids have our names. Obviously, you and Rihanna have our names. Is this a lock that the third will have our name? Do you think?" Rocky said, "For sure." So, if Rocky and Riri press ahead with that plan, then they would have to renege on a promise made to the rapper's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, to name their next child after him. So, hold on. Why is everybody in the world trying to claim rights to these people's children's name?
I don't know why people think that's a thing. See, you know what part of it could be, though?
I get RZA. I understand RZA.
I understand that, too. But I think it's because when we see these people, we don't see the beyond the surface level connection they would have.
Yeah.
But they are in community, obviously, right? Somehow.
Absolutely.
And because of that, I've often thought that it's probably some of the weirdest people we never thought was super cool, be going over each other's house all the time, kids or call them Uncle such and such, in the music in Hollywood and all that entertainment.
Oh yeah,
that shit probably happens.
But shit, also actual blood related family that we just don't necessarily know about as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that could be what's going on, but that doesn't mean it doesn't look weird to us. It 100% looks weird to us because,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Actually, that's really it for that story. It was a really short one. It's just, hey, my nigga, you already did it. We got a dead one over here. Can you, for the dead one?
Right.
I mean, I don't see it happening. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Rocky was like, I appreciate the gesture, but we gonna go ahead and
name him after my great uncle.
Well, no, I mean, but so Rocky, I don't know if everybody remembers, Rocky was just on trial for
he was.
It would have been decades that he was facing, and he after he got off, he told I don't know if this was a joke or not because this is a thing, obviously, but he said the next baby name would be Joe after his lawyer. So I don't fucking know. I don't know. We'll see. I personally couldn't care less about it, but it's a story, and I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Especially the whole Wu-Tang aspect. I get it. It's cool. Anyway, moving on.
So
why you ain't
Eddie
say
is on the
nothing?
screen, but I don't. See
Yeah, I
Eddie
know.
here, and I don't.
No,
hear him.
he in there.
Yeah, I see him on that screen. I don't see him in the studio.
No,
So I
he
can't
in
hear
here.
him.
He ain't say nothing though.
Because I was waiting on y'all to like
he
tap
goes.
me in.
Nigga, you in?
I only see you.
Huh? You only see?
Yeah, I only see you too.
Yeah, that is.
Y'all
So
both.
I thought I was still in the waiting room.
Everybody's here. We all here. We all here. All right, moving on to story number 2. This one's going to get annoying. New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell indicted for using city resources to cover up affair with bodyguard.
So, wow.
No, go ahead.
Can you say that again?
She was using the people's money to fuck this dude.
So
wow.
I've actually been having this conversation all week. Right. All week. I just want to know, how are you guys enjoying your Banana Republic?
Hey, what's up, Biddy? What's up, Demon?
How are you enjoying it? Because from where I'm sitting, unfortunately, in between the borders of this place, looks pretty crappy. It looks like every reality TV show that you motherfuckers made popular, showing all kinds of dysfunction, bled over to actual reality, right? Like, it's all that. Now, listen, I am not naive enough to believe that this sort of shit wasn't happening before we found out about it for years. This type of shit was happening. But maybe we just had a better class of politicians that was smart enough to not get caught with the dumb shit. Like, this is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. We keep hearing. Yo,
I mean, well, to be fair, Bill Clinton got caught.
Oh, sorry.
Like, in the Oval Office. So, I mean,
look, man,
they don't keep too much on the wraps, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, do you remember? You used to watch Supernatural, Addy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that show.
Do you remember the season where they had to stop the Hell's Gate? It's the one that, right?
Yeah.
When Sam got killed the first time, and Dean sold his soul to bring him back.
Oh yeah, because he had to go to hell and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
he sold his soul. So after they did manage to close the Hell's Gate, they did manage to close it, but a lot of shit got out.
Yeah,
a lot of shit got out.
Leviathan and all that other shit. Yeah.
7 deadly sins. All these things got out, right?
The Horsemen and all that. Yeah,
right.
All that crazy shit.
So it's like, that's what I feel like happened around 2016.
Oh yeah, the reality drama gods
hilarious.
The reality drama gods are like, putting in extra work in 2025.
Right. Right. Like I feel like that's what happened in 2016, and all these demons and shit, and they came all out. And they just stayed in places and waited for a little bit, and they were slowly and surely coming. Because you know how many articles I have been sent and seen with some of the craziest, most debauched shit that's happening in the political class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
senators,
scary.
mayors, governors, congressmen.
Yeah,
they out here, but they wilding, and I think they always was wilding. But I think it was a better class of politician who was smart enough to go, hey, man, I can't let this shit get out.
Yeah.
Especially now, like, everything's on the internet and social media. It's like, you got to
be low,
bro.
Actually, I think that's the opposite. I think that part of it is because we didn't have so much.
The internet, that's true.
Yeah. Not necessarily that they were better at hiding.
Now, I think they should be, like, trying to keep it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was that they were better at hiding then. I think it was just there were less venues for them to be exposed then.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So since they know they can be exposed, like
they don't take account.
I mean, obviously they don't. They're not going to they're getting caught. I'm just saying they should have the mental fortitude to be like, hey, yo, maybe
I don't know, yo. I think it's human nature. Like,
yeah, well, it's also human nature to be like, yo, I don't have to do this thing. You know what I mean? But whatever.
I think it is human nature, but I also don't think pedophilia is human nature. And I've seen a lot of this sort of shit coming.
Actually, that's a good point though. That's kind of the idea. Even shit that's whatever is anything that's happening is being seen.
True.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
Sure.
like
It's just being
it's
seen
that
more.
type of thing. It's being seen more.
It's like yo, you don't have to send dick pics to people, you know what I'm saying, and they get
Well,
exposed. Like
SBJ and I was talking about this before the show came on about just the egregious way that these public officials even talk to each other in person now, like in public.
yeah,
Like
on sites and
they
on
probably
social media.
always said these kind of cringy things to themselves because the political sphere is like a fraternity, right? It's like they got the little inner works and the inner shit that they do, but it's never been to the point where it's now where we get in the head and see the raunchy bullshit coming out of them. It's like, yo, that shit is an embarrassment, man. And you know, I gotta say, I don't follow any of the UK's publications. I'm pretty sure some similar things have happened over there, but a lot of these other countries, you don't be seeing that as much. Like you just don't be seeing that as much. Like this place
Mm,
that was running around calling everybody else a shithole country.
nigga,
Get your toilet paper ready,
that's
cause
hilarious. All right, let me get to this article. New Orleans Mayor Latoya Cantrell was indicted today by a federal
she
jury.
can't tell what.
Shut up.
Oh.
By a federal jury on 18 charges, including false
From right or
declaration
wrong.
before a grand jury, conspiracy to obstruct justice, and wire fraud. The FBI has
jeez.
connected most of the charges to Cantrell trying to cover up an affair with a city police department bodyguard since 2021. Cantrell is the first mayor of the city to be indicted on federal charges while in office. This is a superseding indictment related to an indictment of former New Orleans Police Department bodyguard Jeffrey Vapey. 11 of the charges brought against Cantrell in the 45-page document are attached to Vapey, and the other 7 are his charges alone. Vapey, who was charged last year with wire fraud and false statement counts, was also indicted today by a federal grand jury. The false statement counts include lies about his relationship with Cantrell, which are allegedly related to an extramarital affair between the two. The FBI said it found 15,000 messages on WhatsApp between the two, which have been included in conspiracy charges against the mayor.
To be fair to them, I'm fairly certain we got at least that.
Yes, nigga, but that's not.
I don't think the number
We don't
of
have
messages.
15,000 of messages of us doing shit wrong.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, that shit would have been leaked. Jesus.
Which have been included in conspiracy charges against the mayor. The indictment today reveals that Cantrell was also brought to the federal jury last year as a part of his investigation, and that she did not submit all of the evidence she was subpoenaed for.
Wow.
Some of the evidence brought forward by the FBI from the messages aims to connect the city-funded work trips. Oh, God damn it. The two took together as a cover-up for the couple's vacations. According to the messages, Washington, D.C. and Napa Valley in California were included among these trips. The what? I don't. All right. I don't know what Napa Valley is. What work business could you possibly have as the mayor of New Orleans in Napa Valley?
What you mean, bro?
OnlyFans?
You know? Yeah, mad business out of Napa. You ain't heard?
No.
You don't know?
The document said. I'm just gonna say he and
He
her.
knows.
The document said he submitted around $2,400 in expenses to her for the trip to San Francisco and around $1,300 in expenses for DC, both of which she approved. They also took international trips to Scotland and the United Arab Emirates, according to the document. There is a question of whether these trips and the amount of money spent on them are completely usable in this case. Because he was her security, the travel expenses used on his trips may be justified, or at least the total amount calculated. $70,000
Damn.
in city funds could be inflated when the reasons for the expenses are taken into account. Evidence of the affair taking place in New Orleans was documented as well. Also outlined in the charges are the duo's use of the city-owned Upper Pontalba, no idea, apartment as a shared residence, calling it our apartment in the messages. When photographs were taken and shared of the couple dining outdoors at a restaurant by New Orleans resident, the FBI alleges she used non-public information to get a temporary restraining order against them. Yo,
Against them or him?
against the resident.
Press. Oh, okay. All right.
One of the more shocking elements. Goddamn, there's more.
One of
the more shocking elements of the document is that they were apparently warned to shut down the affair around the time of the couple's trip to Napa Valley in 2022. Another member of his unit, the Executive Protection Unit, sent a message to the entire unit saying that if anyone is having an affair with her, they should stop because the consequences would be detrimental to the EPU and to her. Both he and her confronted the EPU member who sent the message, and he denied the affair. In other messages, an associate of her wrote to her over text, "It is a felony to have your lover be paid to work and have his travel paid for by the city. The Nashville mayor had to pay back $50K and serve 3 years probation. She is done. Please don't let this be your path, LaToya." The associate was referring to the former Nashville mayor, Megan Barry, who admitted to having an affair with her head of security, Sergeant Robert Forrest, in 2018. Cantrell responded to the associate, "Please don't accuse me." Before Cantrell,
Y'all disgusting.
former
man.
Mayor Ray
Y'all
Nagin was indicted by a federal grand jury in 2013, 3 years after he left office.
I remember that.
He was later convicted on charges of wire fraud, federal bribery, money laundering, conspiracy, and tax charges. What the fuck is going down there in Nolens?
What's happening in Nowlands is happening in a lot of places, but yo, it's over, B. Like,
I mean, he was protecting her.
Yeah,
He was something.
You know what? What she should have been protecting is the people's tax money.
I
See,
mean,
this is the issue.
Fuck that.
This is the issue, right? Like, this ain't your motherfucking money. So are we not giving y'all enough? Think about this for a second. She getting a paycheck.
She's getting
That's
a paycheck.
coming from
and other free money. Like, come on,
other
bro.
free money, and also put into positions for there to be opportunities for her to make more money. There is look, it's no big secret how a lot of them motherfuckers get up in there and they don't have a lot of money, and within a year, 2 years of them being up in there, all of a sudden we see them in the Millionaires Club.
Yeah,
they're in the Millionaires Club, right?
Yeah.
Like, so not only isn't it enough for y'all to get the health care y'all got that most of us don't get, right? Not only is it enough for you motherfuckers to be actually getting these 6-figure salaries a year, it ain't enough. You still gotta suck more money from the taxpayers for doing this type of shit.
Yeah, it's never enough.
It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, I just and this is why we can't have nice wings.
This is not yo, and the fact that we can't have nice wings is a problem because chicken is delicious.
Well,
Rev Extropia, how the hell are you?
Yo.
Well, teen files discrimination charge against Buffalo Wild Wings after server allegedly asked her to prove her gender in the bathroom.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this.
Yeah, this is why we can't have nice wings. A Minnesota teenager filed a charge of discrimination against a Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant on Tuesday. She claims the server followed her into the woman's restroom as she went to dinner in April 2025 and asked her to prove she was a girl. Jerica Mudra, an 18-year-old cis lesbian woman, went to dinner at a Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant location in Owatonna, which is near Minneapolis. She said that a server followed her inside the restroom and said, "This is a woman's restroom. The man needs to get out of here." When she came out of the stall, she reportedly told the server, "I am a lady." The server said, "You have to get out now," according to the organization that filed the charge on Mudra's behalf. Mudra said she showed she had breasts in order to prove her gender.
This is
quote.
That's gross.
Quote, "She made me feel very uncomfortable. After that, I just don't like going in public bathrooms. I just hold it in. I want to be able to use the bathroom in peace." Mind you, this is an 18-year-old girl. And if you look at her, she looks like an 18-year-old girl. Like, what?
This is a new advanced form of show us your papers.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
what this is.
Gender Justice filed a charge of discrimination with the Minnesota Department of Human Rights on Tuesday. The organization said the incident violated the Human Rights Act, which forbids gender identity and sexual orientation discrimination. Businesses have a legal obligation not to just have anti-discrimination policies on paper, but to train staff and ensure that those policies are followed in real time.
Can we talk about why that is? So a lot of times when they make these laws, they will make the initial law say, yeah, you can't do that, right? But a lot of times those laws don't really have teeth because there's no way to check to see whether or not someone's actually doing it or not doing it.
Yeah.
So then they come back around with some new provision in the law saying you have to be actively making sure that you have to be able to verify that they all know this, which is one of the reasons why you'll work at a job, you first start working there, they give you all this paperwork, you got to sign, all these things you got to read, all this other shit like that. A lot of that stuff is legal shit. It's legal shit, so they cover their ass so that if you do some bullshit, you can't then say, they never told me I could do it. No, you got your signature right here on this handbook and all this other shit like this that you agreed that you would follow these fucking rules. This comes from a time. All roads lead back to civil rights, bro.
I mean,
all roads lead back to civil rights. Just because they put certain laws on the books early on doesn't mean they were being followed by everybody. The reality of the situation was there were people that took umbrage to the fact that this marginalized group, in this case, black people, was all of a sudden, the government was making an attempt to make them like regular citizens. How dare they? How dare they, right? So people will find all kinds of loopholes to not follow those fucking rules. They had to swing the block, spin the block, and put teeth in the shit going, nah, you got to be able to prove that this is what y'all doing. This needs to be confirmed, blah, 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 all this other shit. That's why they did this. The fact that somebody could ask an 18-year-old kid, in my mind, look, I'll be 60 in a couple of years. This is a kid to me. This is a fucking kid. My kids are older than this child. Yeah. The fact that the person didn't feel cringe to say, you got to show me that you a girl, and then the fact that you had to literally show her chest to this. The amount of money she should get,
nigga,
insurmountable.
She should never have to work again.
Yo, I'm watching this video of her playing basketball with her brother, and her brother standing right next to her. Like already, she looks like a 18-year-old girl. Like clear stop, full stop.
Right.
She looks like an 18-year-old girl. But looking at her next to her brother, it's not even close.
It's not even close.
Apparently her brother was there. Like obviously not in the bathroom with her, but apparently her brother was there at the Buffalo Wild Wings. They went together. I think it was Easter or something like that. Like this shit is crazy.
Yo, but you know what? I can't explain why motherfuckers feel so empowered to do this sort of shit now. I just don't. I don't have any clue why motherfuckers feel this empowered.
I mean,
stay and do these things. It's beyond me why people feel like they can do that. I wish we knew I had a way to indicate.
I think in any setting that's like really cringe to do.
Well, yeah. Absolutely, 100%.
Like, you can't do that at the club. You can't do that. Like,
there's no scenario under
which you think you can do that just because you're an employee at your job.
Yeah, no,
like wild work.
Listen,
and I need my little job, so I'm not risking that shit. Also, I don't give a fuck about people using the bathroom in public places. Like, go wherever.
When I was a boss, I mean, I'm still a boss, but I'm talking about for somebody else's company.
Right. Okay.
I wish a motherfucker would. An employee of mine do some shit like,
yeah, there's no way in the world.
You getting the fuck up out of here?
You gone.
You gone.
You putting everybody in danger,
nigga.
Because what is happening right now? Why?
Yeah,
who told you that was a good idea?
For
what
real.
made you decide that you were the arbiter of all things bathroom?
Right. The bathroom guardian.
Like, what the fuck is happening right now? Why? First of all, why were your eyes? Because in the video, Jerica is saying, like, from the time that we came in, they had like they were making weird looks at us. And it's like, why the fuck do you, like, how did you even notice she went to the bathroom? Like, of everybody else in the restaurant.
Facts.
How do you even notice she went to the bathroom?
Her from the time she walked in. Come on, yo.
That's like crazy.
That's crazy work.
Like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Don't
work.
you have other shit to be doing than monitoring who's walking in and out of the
Bust some-
bathroom?
Nigga?
Bust
If
some
you
tables,
Bust
nigga.
some
what they tell
tables,
him, what they tell him,
motherfucker.
if you can lean, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
That
True.
part.
And then
Like,
what
what
they
are
tell
you
him?
doing? It ain't nobody that need some more blue cheese or ranch. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
If beverages refilled, like
Right.
come on, dog.
No, what the fuck?
What the fuck is happening?
Hey, dude, hey, what day was this on? Because it was on a Friday. He had too much time,
Nigga,
bro.
ain't no orders up right now. Like,
like Jesus.
why was it a scenario where you had enough time and attention
Yeah.
to see this young woman walk into this goddamn bathroom?
That shit is-
It don't make sense. Yo, it's Beth. Like,
So that means you made her from the moment she walked in the door.
yeah,
From the moment she walked in the door, you made her like, oh, look at this.
right.
A wild
Mm.
assumption.
Here they go. Here go one of them. You know
Nigga,
what? Come on.
that's
You
the
know
other
what?
part.
You know what?
Yeah.
Here come one of them.
In no way is she trans. She is a cis woman.
It's called trans panic, yo. It's
Nigga,
trans panic. And
True.
I'm just trying to figure out, I'm trying to wonder how that became a thing. Why is that something that everybody is so clued on now? The
Is he
trans
fired?
community has been around for a long fucking time. All right. I don't ever seem to recall another time when this is like the Red Scare.
Jesus.
You know how small of an amount of the population these people make? Seriously.
that part.
Yeah.
Seriously. How small. And yet, apparently, according to today, people are seeing them everywhere. They're always doing something. They're going in bathrooms trying to do stuff.
No,
They-
apparently,
apparently,
It's like y'all looking for them. Like,
right?
you know what I'm
Because
saying?
like, if I gotta
weirdos.
pee, I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga.
that's
Hey yo, his trans panic turned into a transgression.
okay. All right,
Boy.
it's what happened.
Boy.
I'll allow it. It's what happened.
Thank you.
But now he gonna need transportation to the unemployment line.
Because nigga, what the fuck are we? Actually, no. I'm
Fuck
fairly
outta
certain. I'm fairly certain it was a woman because otherwise that would be extremely hypocritical.
Oh, yes, it would
Mm.
be.
I'm fairly certain that was a woman.
Yo, the other wild thing before we go to the next, the other wild thing is, when I go down Universal Studios, they be having like intersex bathrooms.
Yes, there's several places that do
It's pretty base.
because they understand that the purpose of 99.9% of the population of going into the bathroom is to void their bowels.
They
Yeah.
also know that the statistics actually say it ain't the trans people that
That
are
part.
abusing people
That
in
part.
these bathrooms.
True.
Right.
The people that you should be looking out for, they do have
Yeah.
a profile
Yeah.
based on statistical people getting arrested for shit, and but they do
Straight,
have a profile for that.
white, married, cis
Who
men.
present as men.
See, I wasn't trying to say all that, but that
It's
is
what it
actually
is.
Actual.
That's what
Straight,
it is.
white,
Hey, yo,
married,
did this person lose their
heterosexual,
job?
cis men. Say it again, Eddie.
Did they lose their job?
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
The suit
I had a
came
joke
up,
for that.
The suit came up Tuesday, so I don't have any more details than that article.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that,
This shit is wild, yo.
like I just
This is
don't.
nasty work. This is nasty work.
McKenna said yet again, you can always tell idiots getting it wrong. Shocking.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. The main thing is the main thing. An anatomy of a public transgression. That's funny because Eddie just made that joke.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
did
Oh,
great
yeah.
segue.
Yeah, it was top tip. Matter of fact, yeah.
That's why he's one of the best.
Golf clap.
That's why he's one of the best. That's why he's
Golf
one
clap.
of the best.
Thank you.
B.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
Happy to
golf
be
clap.
here.
Okay. The case of Sha'Carri Richardson and the failure of accountability.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Because, nigga, what the fuck is... Anyway, introduction. An indefensible act of public aggression. This report provides a comprehensive and critical analysis of the domestic violence incident involving Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson on July 27, 2025. The events that transpired at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, captured on both surveillance and police body cam footage, were not a private dispute or a simple argument, because that's what the fuck she kept trying to say, as Richardson and her defenders have attempted to frame it. They constituted a public act of physical and verbal aggression that demands rigorous scrutiny and unequivocal accountability. The incident represents a significant breach of both legal statutes and the ethical standards expected of a high-profile athlete who serves as a role model, whether by choice or circumstance. This analysis will deconstruct the event, Richardson's subsequent attempts at narrative control, and the troubling institutional responses that threaten to normalize such behavior, therefore eroding the very concept of athlete responsibility. The evidence presented in police reports and video footage is unambiguous. Richardson was the clear aggressor in a physical altercation with her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman. Her actions led to a legitimate arrest on a fourth-degree domestic violence charge. However, the events that followed the arrest are perhaps even more concerning. This report will argue that Richardson's actions on the scene, her manipulative statements to law enforcement, and her strategically timed trauma-invoking public apology collectively represent a case study in the failure of personal responsibility. Furthermore, the complicity of her primary sponsor, Nike, which chose to reward her behavior with a prominent marketing campaign, highlights a critical lapse in corporate ethics and a cynical prioritization of commercialism over character. This report will systematically establish the facts of the assault, dissect the rhetoric of denial and deflection, analyze the public's largely skeptical reception to her apology, and place this incident within a broader pattern of controversial conduct. Ultimately, this analysis will conclude that without tangible consequences from legal authorities, sporting bodies, and corporate sponsors, a dangerous precedent is set for high-profile athletes who transgress societal and legal boundaries, suggesting that fame and talent can purchase immunity from accountability. What up? What up? That is Gigi.
Yo.
That's Gigi.
Okay.
Section 1, anatomy
What up,
of an
Gigi?
assault. A factual deconstruction. The legal and factual record of the innocent at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport on July 27th is not a matter...
I've been at that airport.
Yes, I'm aware. It's not a matter of interpretation, but of evidence. The altercation was unfolded at a TSA security checkpoint, was documented by surveillance cameras, and witnessed by airport personnel, leading to the intervention of law enforcement. A clinical, evidence-based reconstruction of the events drawn from official police reports and detailed media accounts establishes a clear and undeniable sequence of aggression that meets the legal criteria for assault. The physical confrontation was initiated solely by Richardson. According to the police report, which was compiled after an officer reviewed camera footage, Richardson was observed approaching Christian Coleman from behind. Her first action was to reach out with her left arm, grab his backpack, and forcefully yank it away. This act served as the initial unprovoked physical engagement, moving the encounter from a potential verbal disagreement into the realm of physical battery. Following this initial act, Richardson's aggression escalated. As Coleman attempted to de-escalate and create distance by walking away, Richardson repeatedly and intentionally blocked his path. This was not an accidental collision, but a deliberate effort to impede his movement and continue the confrontation. The escalation culminated in the most severe act of physical violence. Richardson shoved Coleman, causing... Oh, to be clear, when it says the most severe act of physical violence, it's talking about of the situation. I want to be very clear on that one. Yes. They're not saying she pulled a knife out and slit his...
Right.
Yeah, that's not what's happening. Richardson shoved Coleman, causing him to be pushed into a nearby wall or column. This shove, witnessed on camera, is the central element of the assault charge, representing a clear and intentional application of unwanted physical force. The altercation did not end there. The police report further details that Richardson appeared to throw an object at him. A TSA supervisor indicated that the item may have been a pair of headphones. This final act, occurring after the initial physical contact and the shove, demonstrates a sustained state of aggression and a continued intent to commit physical harm or, at minimum, to intimidate and menace the victim. Based on the unambiguous video evidence and witness statements from TSA, Port of Seattle police officers placed Richardson under arrest. She was charged with fourth-degree domestic violence, which is classified as a gross misdemeanor in the state of Washington. This charge underscores the seriousness of her actions, moving them far beyond a simple disagreement. Following her arrest, Richardson was booked into the South Correctional Entity in Des Moines, Washington, where she was held for more than 18 hours before being released. The extended detention period reflects the gravity with which law enforcement viewed the public assault. The public nature of this crime is a critical factor that magnifies the need for accountability. The assault did not occur behind closed doors, where facts can be obscured or contested. It happened in a high security, high visibility public space, an airport TSA checkpoint, under the constant watch of surveillance cameras and federal security personnel. It was these TSA agents who, upon witnessing, I'm going to expound on this later, but it keeps beating this point in that it's trying not to say because it's trying to be unbiased. She was dumb. She was dumb.
Idiotic as fuck.
Yeah, she was stupid. Okay, yeah. I'm expound on that later.
Yeah.
She was stupid. It was clearly. It was these TSA agents who, upon witnessing the assault, initiated the police response. This context removes any ambiguity of a he said, she said scenario. The evidence is objective and was gathered by impartial authorities. The public setting transforms the incident from a personal failing into an act of public menace, a direct challenge to the standards of conduct and safety expected in civil society. The commission of a crime in such a blatant and open manner makes the subsequent lack of severe consequences from sporting bodies and corporate sponsors all the more egregious. By failing to act decisively, these institutions are effectively condoning a crime that was committed in plain sight, sending a message that for certain individuals, public spaces are acceptable areas for violent behavior. Section 2, the initial response, a case study in denial and deflection. The release of police body cam footage from the scene of the arrest provides an invaluable, unvarnished look into Sha'Carri Richardson's immediate reaction to being confronted by law enforcement. Her statements were not those of a person in the throes of an uncontrollable emotional episode, but rather a calculated and sequential series of rhetorical tactics aimed at denying responsibility, shifting blame, and manipulating the authorities. This on-scene response stands in stark contrast to the narrative of contrite self-reflection she would later construct for public consumption. An analysis of Richardson's statements to the police reveals a clear strategy of evasion and misdirection. First and foremost was her outright denial of the assault. Despite having just been observed on camera physically shoving and throwing an object at Christian Coleman, Richardson repeatedly insisted that no physical altercation had occurred. She stated unequivocally to officers, quote, "I haven't hit him with anything, not at all," end quote. When informed she was being arrested, her feigned shock was paired with another denial, quote, "I didn't assault him, I didn't do anything wrong," end quote. She attempted to reframe the entire incident as a purely verbal argument, a characterization directly refuted by the video evidence. When it became clear that her denials were not credible, she pivoted to attempted victim flipping. In a dramatic reversal, she declared to the officers, quote, "I'm in a domestic violent relationship. I can show you proof," end quote. This is a classic deflection tactic designed to sow confusion and cast doubt on her role as the aggressor by making a serious counter-allegation for which no immediate evidence was presented. It is a cynical maneuver that not only attempts to absolve her of her actions, but also trivializes the experiences of actual victims of sustained domestic abuse. Let me stop right there. Yes and no.
Yeah, because it's possible.
Because we don't know.
We don't know.
We have no clue. Yeah. Only proof that we have from that is that he's smarter than her.
Yeah, because in public, at least he doesn't ball out while she's balling out. Right. But so, behind closed doors, it could be
whatever. But, we have no idea.
Yeah. Or it could just be her, or it could just be him. We don't know.
We don't know. Like this
isn't. Unfortunately for her, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, we saw hers.
We saw you.
Yeah. It was evidence.
That's what happened there. Throughout the interaction, Richardson engaged in verbal abuse and intimidation directly at Coleman, even in the presence of law enforcement. She repeatedly called him a coward. While on the phone, she announced, quote, "So this is the position that Christian Coleman puts me into because he's a coward and I don't want anything to do with him." because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him from this point going forward. End quote. This behavior demonstrates a continuation of her aggressive and controlling demeanor, showing no remorse or de-escalation even while being investigated by police. Furthermore, Richardson attempted a manipulation of gender dynamics to garner sympathy and challenge the officer's decision-making. She questioned why she was the one being arrested by stating, quote, "The fact you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in the situation," end quote. This was a transparent attempt to leverage societal stereotypes and biases about domestic violence, which often wrongly assume the man is the aggressor, to evade responsibility for her own documented actions. Finally, upon the moment of her arrest, she engaged in direct blame shifting, turning to the victim and stating, quote, "Christian, I'm going to jail because of you," end quote. This statement is perhaps the most telling, as it encapsulates a complete refusal to accept personal accountability. In her mind, the consequence of her actions, a lawful arrest, was not a result of her own criminal behavior, but a fault of the person she had just assaulted.
Right.
The sequence and nature of these statements were profoundly revealing. They do not suggest a person who is overwhelmed by emotion and reacting erratically. Instead, they expose a coherent, albeit morally and legally flawed, strategy for evading culpability. The progression is logical. First, she employs blanket denial of facts. Then, when that fails, she escalates to a dramatic counter-allegation, attempting to flip the victim-aggressor dynamic. When that does not deter the officer, she resorts to manipulating societal gender norms to question their judgment. Finally, when all else fails and the consequence is imminent, she assigns blame for that consequence directly onto the victim. This calculated progression indicates a clear and present mindset focused on self-preservation and narrative control. This reality directly contradicts the narrative she would later deploy in her public apology, that of a person rendered blind and blocked off by, quote, past trauma. The stark difference between her immediate strategic response and her later curated contrition is central to any credible analyst of her sincerity and calls into question the entire foundation of her public relations managed repentance. Section 3, the apology. Remorse versus reputation management. Days after the incident, and crucially, after video footage began surfacing publicly, Sha'Carri Richardson issued a 2-part apology via her Instagram account.
I saw it.
This public statement, comprising a written post and a video message, was a carefully constructed piece of crisis communication. While it contained the requisite language of accountability and remorse, a critical analysis reveals a strategic effort to maintain her public image, mitigate professional fallout, and reframe the narrative around her own emotional state, rather than the harm inflicted upon her victim. The apology was delivered through 2 distinct but complementary formats. A written statement posted to her Instagram stories was effusive and emotional in tone. Quote, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. I love him and can't apologize enough. My apologies should be as loud as my actions, honestly louder. To Christian, I love you and I am so sorry." The accompanying video statement adopted a more subdued and introspective posture. In it, Richardson spoke of engaging in, quote, "a lot of self-reflection," acknowledged that she had put both herself and Coleman in, quote, "a compromising situation," and stated that she was, quote, "holding myself accountable." She announced her intention to seek, quote, "a certain level of help that would allow her to reflect her true self." The centerpiece of Richardson's written apology is the invocation of past trauma and pain. While the reality of any individual's personal trauma is a serious matter, its deployment in a public apology for violent act is well-worn public relations tactic that must be scrutinized for its strategic function. First, this narrative serves to recenter the story on the perpetrator's suffering. By immediately pivoting to her own pain, Richardson effectively deflects focus from the physical and emotional harm she inflicted on Christian Coleman. The public's attention is redirected from his experience as a victim of assault to her experience as a victim of past circumstances.
This works more times than people care to
Oh
admit.
my God, all the time. All the time. I had this conversation with somebody recently about something, and they was like, "Oh, they can't help it." Not they can't help it. They didn't say that. They didn't go that far. But they was like, but they're not well. And I'm like, okay, but accountability matters.
Yeah. That's part of their healing.
If something's wrong with you, go ahead.
So the excuse is her mental health.
Well, it kind of boils down.
Kinda.
So,
It's a Venn
like her past
diagram.
traumas and
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
a
that.
Venn
I mean,
diagram.
that's still not an excuse for what
No,
you
it's
do
not.
in the present. So
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I to that person, I said to them, because they have mental health issues, and I said to them, okay, so when you do something that you feel like is a little out of range, you apologize 3-4 times.
Right.
Even though the person that you're talking to understands your situation and knows, what you're dealing with and everything, and it didn't take offense, you apologized 3-4 times when it happened immediately.
Right.
This
Right.
other person that we were talking about didn't apologize until they were confronted.
Exactly.
That's a big difference right there.
Yeah.
To quote some stuff that McKenna's saying, I hate this BS. Women can be abusers too, and you just weaken the defense of any actual victim, male or female, by doing this. And even if there is past abuse causing issues, understanding does not equal excusing.
That part.
And to back up what she's saying even more, I literally grew up in a neighborhood where my next door neighbor was a case of a man abusing his wife, and my neighbor across the street wasn't a case of a woman abusing her husband. Bam. It's like bam.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Absolutely. Second, it frames the violent act as an involuntary reaction rather than a conscious choice, thereby undermining the principle of personal accountability. The language, quote, I was blind and blocked off, end quote, suggests a lack of agency, as if her actions were an uncontrollable symptom of her trauma. This framing is a direct attempt to absolve herself of full responsibility for the decisions she made at the airport. This tactic was not lost on the public, with many online commentators rejecting it outright. As one critic on Reddit noted, we've all got issues and trauma. No excuse, fake apology. Another expressed similar frustration. The whole due to my past trauma and pain bit really, really gets my goat. These reactions indicate a public that is increasingly unwilling to accept trauma as a blanket excuse for abusive behavior. Most importantly, the post hoc rationalization is fundamentally irreconcilable with her on-scene behavior.
Right.
As established, her interactions with police were not those of someone blind and blocked off. They were calculated, strategic, and manipulative. The invocation of trauma appears not as a genuine explanation discovered through self-reflection, but as more of a palatable and sympathetic narrative deployed for public consumption once her initial strategy of denial and blame shifting had failed. The profound contradiction between Richardson's immediate, unfiltered response and her later carefully crafted public statement is best illustrated through a direct side-by-side comparison. On-scene statements to law enforcement versus post-facto public apology statements. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything. 2, I put myself in a compromised situation and I hold myself accountable. I'm in a domestic violent relationship. I can show you proof. 2, he came into my life and gave me a greater understanding of conditional love. He's the man in the situation versus I love him and to him I can't apologize enough. He's a coward to Christian, I love you and I'm sorry. And then Christian, I'm going to jail because of you. 2, due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off. Like, what the fuck? No.
So basically, it was never you. It was either Chris in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He's the cause you go to jail, or the second one is
the trauma.
You were confused and blind and blocked off. It was a trauma, but at no point was it you.
No,
right.
At no point.
Yeah.
Court of public opinion, skepticism, scrutiny, and the double standard. Now, if you've been around here, if you've had real conversations with me in real life, you will understand my hesitancy to bring this story up.
Yes.
But as one of the taglines of the show, your heroes have no power.
True.
Nothing to do.
To be clear, your heroes have no power here. Also, your fake, often performative outrage in the case of a bunch of red pillars who are going to run around try to use this has no power here either.
Correct.
this does not excuse you.
No, this is
This
simply
does not
accountability.
excuse the shit you say about women. No, it don't.
Yeah,
It
no,
don't.
this is a call in. This is not a call
Yes.
out. This is a call in. And
Mhm.
on top of that, we have mentioned Sha'Carri's name several times on this show, and it has
We
all
have.
been either positive things or defending her.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Not this time.
no,
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
it would be disingenuous of us to not bring this up. in
She's
my
blatantly wrong. So
opinion. She's clearly wrong.
And also we tend here, we lean more times than not here on keeping the same energy.
That part.
It's what I've said on previous occasions. Keep your motherfucking hands off each other.
That
Like
part.
that shit right there. When you feel like you are frustrated or angered or whatever, you should be moving away from the person,
That part.
not over there to the person and shit.
yeah.
I've seen this happen too many goddamn times. Yo, go punch a punching bag, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kick some grass and shit like Racket
Facts.
Raccoon did in first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Facts.
Now you're making me beat up grass. Go do
Right.
that.
Facts.
Go do that.
That
Go
part.
do that.
Yeah.
So
Go
yeah,
outside.
the court of public opinion, skepticism, scrutiny, and the double standard. In the contemporary media landscape, the official narrative crafted by a public figure and their representatives is only one part of the story. The immediate, unfiltered, and often deeply critical response from the public, facilitated by social media, forms a powerful counter-narrative. In the case of Sha'Carri Richardson's apology, the reaction in the court of public opinion was overwhelmingly one of skepticism and scrutiny, with many observers questioning the apology's sincerity and highlighting the complex dynamics of gender and victimhood at play. Widespread public skepticism and analysis of commentary on platforms such as Reddit, TikTok, and news article comment sections reveals a public that was largely unconvinced by her expressions of remorse. A significant portion of the public interpreted the apology not as a genuine act of contrition, but as a calculated public relations tactic aimed at damage control.
What are you telling me that everybody just didn't fall in line with her attempt to be blameless in this situation? But I thought, according to the guys that said they always get away with it because then I thought that society was framed towards that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The primary objective, as many saw it, was to salvage her public image and protect her lucrative sponsorship deals. Comments such as, quote, "This video is PR, not accountability. These are words, not actions," from one Reddit user were emblematic of this sentiment. Another commentator was more direct. "This isn't accountability. This is trying to save an image she's built up for her fan base."
That's right.
Yeah. The timing of the apology was a crucial factor fueling this public disbelief. Richardson remained silent in the immediate aftermath of her arrest, only issuing her statements after the incriminating surveillance and body cam footage became public. This sequence led many to conclude that she was not sorry for her actions, but sorry that she was caught and exposed. The stark contradiction between her on-scene denials and her later claims of taking accountability was frequently cited as definitive proof of her insincerity.
No, one of the first things she did was attack that man's heart, saying, "You a coward.
You're a coward. Yeah.
You're the man. You're the man, though."
Which literally is a go-to attack.
Yeah.
Because you know how that is perceived in society with men. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. She did the same shit. Remember that incident that took place? I think it was in Central Park, where it was the white woman and the guy watching birds and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And she utilized societal's perception of black men violent, black men boogeyman. She weaponized it to try to basically get this man killed.
Yeah, basically.
People can sit back all day and quibble about that shit. No, there's enough. We see enough of this shit in history to know that these things don't usually turn out too good for the guy, right?
Yep.
She basically tried to use a similar tactic, and there's a perception of men, especially black men, that are a certain way. I'm going to lean in on that, and I'm going to get everybody to rally on my side, like, because the shorthand, right?
Yep.
I come from an abusive relationship, which could be true. He could absolutely be doing that.
Yeah.
We have no evidence of that. There's no police calls. There's none of that shit. We don't have no pictures of you with your eyes sitting on dubs.
Right.
We don't. So it could be true, but we don't have no evidence of that.
Yeah.
You linked into that, and the fact that you then come after this how she could have been in one previously before him.
Yeah,
that don't mean it was
that's possible.
him, right?
Right.
That don't mean it was him. And my thing is,
He still didn't
beforehand,
take it out on him.
you tried to use that. You
Yeah.
tried to use the
Right.
implication that he had done some things to you too, right? You tried to use that shit, and when it didn't fly, you immediately went to "I loved you. You showed me how to love. You are the God of love, and you came down here all from Mount Olympus, and you bestowed upon me how man you made me feel like I'm every woman." We heard all this shit. This is what you did. We see you though.
Oh, nigga.
We see you.
We absolutely see you.
I just think it's really gross that she took that route.
Oh no, absolutely gross. 100% gross is a great word for it. The male victim dynamic. The incident also ignited a significant and necessary public conversation about the often overlooked issue of male victims of intimate partner violence. Christian Coleman's response to the situation aligns with well-documented patterns of male victimhood. His decision not to press charges and to explicitly decline to be a victim in the police report is a common phenomenon.
He specifically said that. He
Mhm.
specifically said, I'm not a victim.
Yep.
He's based.
But behavioral experts note that male victims frequently face a powerful societal stigma, a fear of not being believed or being perceived as weak, and a general reluctance to engage with a legal system they may feel is biased against them, all of which contributes to chronic underreporting. This dynamic was at the forefront of the public's critique. A recurring theme in online discussions was the perceived double standard and how the incident would be treated if the genders were reversed. Comments like, imagine if the roles were reversed, and the observation that if a male athlete was arrested for an altercation with their girlfriend at the airport, it would be easier to see both the abuse and the manipulation. The sentiment
Looks
argues...
like everybody saw it, though.
Well,
a
listen.
lot of people saw it.
The sentiment argues with considerable merit that Richardson's gender may have shielded her from level of immediate and severe public corporate condemnation that a male athlete would have almost certainly faced for identical actions. There is no way in the world that a male athlete would be able to, in a public airport, shove his significant other up against a column and then throw something at her.
Yeah.
And go this way.
Bro,
even with the backlash she's getting, it would pale in comparison.
They would literally go into his bank account and take his money that day. That day, they would go up in that motherfucker and he would look at his bank account like, yo, my shit zeroed out.
That part.
Nigga.
That part. What the fuck do you mean?
You ain't getting no more money over here, nigga.
Left and right distancing themselves from this nigga.
You would have owed them money. That shit would have been negative something. No way, bro. In no way. No.
It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So, to that, I'll say, some double standards are necessary.
Yes.
Right? Absolutely. I saw this argument on Blue Sky this past week. Some dumbass who continuously, I don't even know if he's a dumbass, right? This is a complete tangent. I don't even know if he's a dumbass, right? So I don't follow the nigga, but I keep saying this nigga's name because he keep ending up in shit, right? He keep ending up in shit. He keep ending up in the wrong side of shit. Yeah. So he's a habitual line stepper, and then after the arguments and everybody fussing at him and everything happens, he comes back and he apologizes and expresses that he learned in some way, blah, blah, blah. And the people forgive him.
Of course
like, this is a constant cycle.
Of course they do.
So, this week, he was talking about the T-app. And for those who don't know what the T-app is, it basically was an app that was developed with the intention to warn women, to warn women about ain't shit niggas, right?
Yeah.
So
to be fair, that is a good thing, but it turned out to be.
It is a good thing.
The only reason it was an issue is because, and this is the crazy thing. His complaint was is not the actual reason why it was a bad thing. The reason it was a bad thing is the shit got hacked.
Yes.
The shit got hacked and everybody's shit got out. Yeah. So that's bad. But that's not an intention thing. That's just poor security.
Yeah, that's a site's problem, not like actual people.
That was very poor security on the creator's fault. Absolutely. They should be held accountable for that in whatever way you see fit. If
Right.
if we get a Luigi clone out here, hey, listen.
Oh, oof. Or
'Cause
just
people-
stop
listen.
using the app.
I
Or
mean,
Yoshi,
sure.
or Yoshi, or
I
maybe
mean,
Mario.
I'm just saying. Anything, because that's people's literal livelihoods, and
It
in
is.
this situation, it's worse because one of the things that men get reported on there for is fucking domestic violence. So
Right.
if people are reporting domestic violence and then their names get put out, then the abuser could find out that so
Yeah.
that's a whole So anyway,
Yeah.
that's the issue with the app. Fuck all the other shit. But he was basically like, let me see, do I have the screen? I don't have the screenshots. Let me just paraphrase. So he was like, the T app gotta go because I've seen a couple people that I know personally on Facebook that women have lied on them about stuff. And it's like, nigga, what? So person after person, woman after woman is telling him like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what is happening here? So somebody specifically talked to him like, hey, here's my issue with you. You come out and you say some wild shit without thinking about it, and then you want to hide your hand when the accountability comes.
Yo, it's too many people like that.
And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I don't do that. And she was like, yes, the fuck you. Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny? Because usually
I don't do that.
No, listen. This is why I fuck. Yo, this is why I fuck with her, right? I don't even know her. I don't even follow her. But this is why I fuck with her. Because in a lot of instances, when somebody will like just straight out deny something that's absolutely obvious, that'll be the end of the conversation. Because the person's just fed up. Like, you know what? I ain't got time.
Yeah.
No, she was like, yes, the fuck you do. It's what you're doing right now.
You were there.
Yo, can you imagine, just for a second, can you imagine? Could you imagine me, you and Addie, and maybe Cindy, and my wife, and everybody, my kids all get involved and shit, Graydon get involved and all that. To say, yo, you be trolling a lot. And we got screenshots.
Nigga.
We got
pages and pages of screenshots.
Pages. Are you trolling the people that you're supposed to love, right?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't.
I don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
What the fuck do you mean? Yo, you know
I'm like, hey yo, I'm done with this good shit.
I would be. Somebody gotta get shot. It don't even gotta be you. But yo, no, listen. Somebody gotta get shot. It don't even gotta be you. But somebody gotta.
Wait. Somebody gotta get shot, but it doesn't matter if it's Tomb or not.
No, it don't matter if it's Tomb or not.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Because it ain't gonna be me. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, it's so funny to hear niggas say, I don't be doing that.
Yo said, all right, you like to throw rocks and hide your hand. And here's the evidence. Oh, I don't be doing that.
No, I don't.
Oh, nigga, I'm holding the evidence. But
yo.
So
oh my goodness.
Like,
hey yo, it's like that South Park skit with Hillary Clinton and like Mr. Garrison's doing, he's like playing Trump. He's like, yo, you're standing in your own way. Stop.
So she
why you keep hitting yourself?
With the T app, you can't get onto the app unless you're a woman.
Right.
That is the whole thing behind it. A man can't even look at the app. A woman would have to show him. So she was like, yo, you're talking about and critiquing an app that you have never seen yourself.
Right.
You have never personally seen this app.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, but I just heard from people and I know that. And she's like, what the fuck do you mean you've heard from people? So you're just taking random people's
words. What the fuck do you mean I know? Stop it. Stop saying, what the fuck is you? Yo, this is part of the larger issue that we talk about from time to time on this show. You motherfuckers run around here acting like you know shit that you don't. You don't know dick.
That part.
I mean, it might know dick.
I mean, it's possible.
We don't know that.
It's possible. Hold on, let me see.
By dick, I mean Richard.
Yes, they might know Richard.
Oh no,
Richard,
that's not.
They might know Richard. They might know.
I mean, this is possible.
He be getting around.
I've known several Richards. Richard is a fairly common name. All right, so I think I do have. Hold on. I think I do have some type of.
Screenshot.
Yep. So I was like, yo, this is just a bunch of people quote tweeting him.
Yeah.
So his statement is, it's not being used for intended purposes. I've seen so many people I know personally on Facebook being lied on by women. So somebody said,
man, get the fuck out of it. Yo, y'all niggas.
So somebody
Seriously?
said, and you know these women are lying how? Because you're friends with these people on Facebook?
Basically.
Somebody else said, so your friends being lied on outweigh the men who are being exposed as cheaters, grifters, spreading STIs, abusers, and manipulators, etc.
Hey, yo, McKenna said, I was just about to make that joke, Addy. My grandfather is a dick.
Bro.
She's based. That's the dick.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
I know.
Crazy.
Somebody else said, well, we're all liars at this point because niggas been lying on their. Whoa. Hold up. All right.
Yo.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it.
Don't lie on Richard.
No, I'm going to read it.
Yo.
Listen,
I'm
going to read it.
Yeah,
I just wasn't expecting to see that. All right, I'm going to read it. She said, well, we're all liars at this point because niggas been lying on their dicks for years. Also, are they lying or you just don't know about the person that you think you know?
This part,
True.
yo, I'm telling you, there has been situations, right, where I have known guys who present calm, rational, all of that. So when you hear things about them, that don't sound like them. But you got to remember, you're only knowing them from the situations that don't trigger them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know them how they are with a woman in close quarters in a relationship that has obstacles, trigger points that make people pissed off and mad. You don't know this motherfucker. So to you not in the same type of relationship with him as he's in with his significant other.
Yeah,
you don't know what the fuck he's over there doing for real, which is not to say that that's your man and they get accused of some shit. That's not to say that you're supposed to all of a sudden just toss him under the bus. No. But what that's saying is you have to keep your mind open to the possibility that at least in this part of his life, you don't know him like that.
True.
All right. So this is the part that I was telling you about. So he says, she pulls him up and she's like, yo, you have never seen the app. You've never laid eyes on this.
Never
app.
Seen it.
And she said, so right there, you're already biased based off of somebody else's experience. He says, I've just heard that it does more harm than good.
Your argument gets worse and worse. through the course of this conversation, right? It went from this confident, it gotta go because it been there, and to now, well, I just heard what people have told me, and then a birdie came by the window. This shit gets worse and worse every time.
He said, I just heard that it's caused a lot more harm than it has good. She said, from whose perspective? Because from a guy's perspective, of course it does more harm than good. And I'm not denying that people get on there and lie, but people lie on Twitter and Instagram too. People get harassed and lied on via the internet every day. Where is your plan to ban all of social media?
Right.
He said, I don't have a ban for all of social media. I can only go by what I see. Does that make me wrong?
Yes.
She said, laughing my ass off, yes. If you're not fact checking what you see, then I can give you shit and paint it gold and tell you it's worth millions.
Or I can give you shit and push you in it. That's what I could do. I could do that too.
You're saying the app needs to go, but the same shit that goes on in the app that you claim you hear goes on in other parts of social media. There are Facebook pages that's been around for years that does the exact same thing, and your outrage isn't with the app. You just don't want to see people you think are innocent get exposed.
Yo, McKenna said he's a Leo, so he can't be abusive.
Bruh.
He's gonna be the next argument. Right? That shit can get worse and worse.
No. So she says, you just don't want to see people you think are innocent get exposed. He says, okay, you're right. She said, don't do that. He says, no, I'm genuinely admitting that you are right. Right?
Okay.
After that, he reposts this comment. No, It definitely has, but it's lost its purpose when it got hacked. And sometimes women are wrong. If there was an app made for all the wrongdoings a woman did to men, it would have been off the App Store immediately and podcast topic for weeks. But because it's an app to freely shit on men, some of which didn't do anything, it's fine. I don't like it, and the app was made by a man, then hacked by another man. Blah 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 blah.
You are a disingenuous bastard who use that to get out of the conversation, yes! Right? And also,
and then reposted that.
Point, then you posted that. Yo,
now hours later,
how do you double down after you concede though?
Like, I'm gonna tell you, they do it all the time.
All the fucking time.
The level, just the level of stupidity, dishonest argumentation that's coming from the populace right now is stunning. Mm-hmm. It's blinding how bad motherfuckers are at figuring out what's true, what's not true, or even holding water until they get more evidence.
I think I'd rather do the third option.
What's the third option?
Hold water until I find out more information. Like, don't have any big opinions about shit until I actually know.
That's all. Listen, bro. I think the problem about this that triggers me the most about it is I spent a significant portion of my online notoriety and all of that stuff talking about this very thing and how it doesn't just connect to religion. When you connect that sort of stuff to just this one topic, you do a disservice to the overall point. The overall point is y'all motherfuckers are bad at arguments. Y'all motherfuckers are bad at figuring out what's true and what's not true. You motherfuckers are bad at that. And that's concerning, considering the fact that there's been public schools for a lot of years in this country. That's concerning. It's concerning how bad. And I submit then and I submit now, you cannot have a working society where everybody gets to decide what's true based on their own metric, and there is no way to actually have all of us go, all right, this is the standard for which we decide what's true and what's false.
Right.
You cannot have a working society with that way. And I would suggest that you just take a look, if you haven't, at what's happening in this country right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I would argue that people like me who was talking about this shit back then are being confirmed to have told the 100%.
Thanks.
Come on, man.
So somebody else before the screenshot I just read where the girl dug in his ass, somebody said something I can't see because they blocked him. I can't see what they said. And then he
blocked the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, they blocked the shit out of him. And he quoted them talking about I'm being attacked again. No, nigga. That's not what's happening. You're being held accountable.
I'm being attacked.
Is what the fuck.
Hold up, bro. Let me just say this. Because they will inevitably use that word, attacked, right? I'm going to say that two things can be true.
Absolutely.
If you do some shit to me,
attack him. Some people was on his
I'm going to attack you.
100%.
But you deserve it. This attack is accountability.
Absolutely.
Fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
Fuck out of here.
So after he had that conversation and he said she was right, he reposted that, right? Mm-hmm. And then another thing, somebody else responded to something else that he said.
Bad faith, motherfucker. Bad faith.
Somebody else responded to something else he said. Basically about more harm than good. I'm pretty sure it's that one because they blocked him too. So
can I just say one thing?
What you want to say? What?
He deserved that attack because, like I said, first he doubled down, then he apologized and said Shorty was right, and then he doubled down again. Like, I don't think you could double down, concede, and then double down, and then when you double down,
oh no, it gets worse.
You're like, oh my god, they're attacking me. Oh my god, oh no, how did this happen?
It gets worse. It gets worse. So after that, after the repost, right? After the repost, somebody said to his response of I've seen more harm than good. Somebody else, a completely different person, said, you know this because you're on the app? You're a little too pressed about anecdotal evidence that you're giving. Or are you mad that women have a way to warn each other about the dangerous men?
Whoa, hold up now.
He responds to that and he says, no, neither. But I already gave it to someone that I was wrong. Let's move on. No, nigga. That's not how this works.
He thinks that's what... See, you don't... again, bro, this is why I would just humbly suggest to all practitioners and users of the internet, right? You really do have to monitor what you put. You're the only one that really can.
Yep.
Monitor the type of your engagement with people and with the shit you say. It's the reason why I don't post about every fucking topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reason for that. It's the reason I don't always comment under threads that I see them. I see the threads. I'm keeping it.
And also, he needed to just learn when to shut the fuck up. And
You
just
could have just shut the fuck up.
If he'd have shut the fuck up, he'd have had a better day.
Yeah, you know.
So hours later, he's tried to start talking about other shit, and then eventually, because they wasn't getting off his neck, like it was people, it was woman after woman, man after man
jumping on his back,
nigga, and then you know it get bad to the point where niggas not even saying names, but because of the situation they talk about, you know exactly what they talking about, and you know they talking about you. So it was a bunch of shit like that. So
like
then
we be saying shit, to be like, how come somebody just don't do it? Everybody knows.
Absolutely. Everybody knows what we're talking about in that scenario. So he posted a frowny face. Shut up, Eddie. He posted a frowny face. Then another
somebody's got a frowny face.
Another post with no context. Because now he's doing the thing that they're doing where they're talking about him without saying it. So he's talking about them without. He says, I don't disagree with any of that, not one bit. Then later on, somebody else, another person, had a conversation with him about it, but they used more kid gloves, which I'm not mad at because that's their choice. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like. All right, so here's what she said. She hit him up because she could tell that everybody was talking shit, and she's like, "What did you do now?"
Yo, Gray want to know where he can get one of them shirts.
Oh shit, I don't know. I don't even have the.
Damn, we only had a thing open.
It's open. I just don't have a link. It still exists. It's still available. It's still on sale, I believe. So she said, "What you do now?" Evidence of what I was saying earlier. This nigga always in some shit. She said, "What you do now?" He said the tea soap needs to go. She said, "Explain." He said, "Literally all I said, I understand the intent, which is a good one. I've also seen more harm than good. Clearly that's on the wrong side." She said, "So it comes off as if you're putting the safety of men over a group of women who are marginalized in this case. They created what was supposed to be a safe space to share info on how to keep each other safe and for who to avoid, etc. The very thing men say to do. So now that it happened, it's an issue. How can women know who is bad or shitty without info? Are there women on there for shits and giggles causing problems? Of course, but that's the minority. That small percentage pales in comparison to the larger pool and purpose. Saying the app doesn't address the root of the problem. The app wouldn't need to exist if men were just better people. Like, if you don't want people exchanging info about you being a piece of shit, stop being a piece of shit. Who is helping men be better? What are they doing to improve? Getting rid of the app or saying the app and thus its users are the problem still puts the blame on the victim, in this case, women. Again, doesn't actually address or fix the problem. But also, y'all think women enjoy going on these apps and creating whole profiles on men who are shitty? It is all a time suck to having to go on an app to research and then also leave Yelp reviews on men. It's ridiculous. At some point, men have to take responsibility for other men and hold each other accountable. Until men become better people, apps like that or other Facebook groups will continue to exist. Men are the common denominator.
I would argue that I would not hold my breath for that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh no, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, the direction, the trend is really not so much to that.
Right.
The trend is to the other thing where they're not going to hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it a being with a lot of you. A lot of these niggas is pussy.
I mean, thanks.
A lot of these niggas is pussy because they don't really want smoke with another man. Some of these dudes ain't never really been in no real heat with nobody. So they don't even know how to even approach that shit. I know that
Well,
the common view is.
I push back on that one.
All right.
Because I would argue that there are children who defend their mothers, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
they ain't been in no smoke.
That's
so
true.
Sometimes some people have it in them, some people just don't.
Yeah, I still think some niggas scared though.
Oh no,
I really
niggas
believe
is
it's
no.
some
Hold
niggas
on,
scared.
wait. My bad. Hold up. I apologize. Hold on. That's not what I meant. No, niggas is still pussy. That's not the point. Yeah, no. That's not. I'm not refuting that part of it. I'm just saying that, like, overall, like, drawing from that, in addition to that,
Yes, in addition
some
to
people
that,
just
yes.
don't have it in them.
Right.
Some people, their natural instinct is just not to, like, some people are protectors, some people aren't.
And that's the other thing. So we got to find some equilibrium between men are extra aggressive and men don't want conflict. There's got to be
some middle
point in there, right? Because if we are in fact the more aggressive of the species, it just would follow that when we saw somebody doing some shit they had no business doing,
we would get aggressive.
We bristle up like what the fuck?
Facts.
But more times than not, I'm saying, niggas not say nothing, like not go on and say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
say nothing about what? Like
about, for instance, they see a woman being violated.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to do with that because it
ain't my business.
It could be two different things. It could be one, this person, and I think this is a much rarer case, has already been through some shit where they stuck up for somebody, and then the person turned on them that they stuck up for. I think that's a much rarer case.
Yes, I think it's much rarer.
But I think that's a much rarer case.
If that's genuinely the situation,
if that's your experience, I can't be mad at you if you lost money, time,
health,
and all that shit.
I'm gonna just mind my business from
my business. Sure, because you have a legitimate, personal, valid experience.
But it has to be a legitimate, personal, valid experience.
Right. A lot of times niggas be using other people's experience.
That part.
Yeah. And I be saying them do it. No, because you know what happened to these guys.
No, nigga. What happened to you?
Some of y'all won't even call the police. I'm keeping it a being with you. Some of y'all won't
because you can't be on both sides of that, right?
Yeah.
If you were a fuck the police type nigga, that means that's something that come behind that.
Right.
So you're saying what that's supposed to mean is the police cause more harm than
trouble
good.
than they solve. Right.
Yeah, and so since that default way that is supposed to help things out doesn't exist, I need to be a part of some other way that helps things out.
Right.
That's not supposed to exist. So,
but you just can't opt out all the way and just be like, "Well, fuck the police," but I'm not going to get involved too.
You can fuck the police, but they good on their own.
They good.
No, if you see somebody that need help, and honestly, and let me amend my own shit because it ain't just protection. Sometimes it's a scenario where like you don't care enough to be a contributing member to society.
That's true. Yeah. There are that's a fact. That is a fact.
I was at
work. It's not always a protection instinct. Sometimes it's a help instinct.
Right.
That would get you to help somebody out that's in need, somebody that's being taken advantage of.
Or you put yourself in their shoes.
That part.
Or somebody in your family in their shoes. Like, I would want somebody to at least call somebody.
Yeah. Grace said there got to be some nuance. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You cannot just be on one side of the spectrum either.
Yeah,
you're just super aggressive about everything, or you don't want no confrontation at all in life.
At all. Like
that's not how the world works.
Yeah, yo. Like
that's not really how the world works.
Be how it works on the internet, but in real life, when you touch grass, literally,
nigga,
there are situations. There are 100% situations where even the most aggressive niggas will take a more passive stance because they start weighing cost-benefit analysis, meaning, I do want to slap all shit out this motherfucker for the shit they doing, but they there with 12 niggas. They there with 12 niggas, and it's just me,
It's just
and
not smart.
It's not smart for me to go over there doing that shit. Also, I'm in a different neighborhood, and I know how shit. See, these are other considerations that come specifically from where we come from. I am in a different neighborhood.
Thanks.
I don't know who's what, but I do know from past anecdotal and everything that niggas from my block coming into this block
Right.
doing any motherfucking thing that's crazy.
Might be a
it
little
don't
bit of
work out
an
for them.
Right. Might be a little bit of an issue.
It don't work out
Start
for them.
bringing heat to your block, and niggas gonna
Right.
blame you for that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. So there's supposed to be nuance
Yeah.
here, but a lot of the times what the criticism goes on either side is that either men are all evil
Yeah.
True.
and cowardly,
Right.
True.
or men are all aggressive
Right.
True.
and ready to
Right,
ready to go any moment. And listen, I know too many of you pussy ass niggas to know. I know that's not true. I know it's not true. I didn't witness situations where I felt you should have acted on your own behalf.
Yeah.
On your own. I'm not even talking about defending nobody else.
Right,
on your own
right,
behalf, and you didn't. You didn't
part.
do it. So I'm not going to expect somebody like you to
Sure.
then run and jump for somebody else when you won't even defend yourself.
All
True.
facts. All facts. Closing this nigga out because fuck this nigga.
He sucked.
The only reason
gonna
I ain't
X
block him. Yeah. Only reason I ain't block him is because it's entertaining. So
Of course.
like watching these women.
And you want to see him get dunked on. Yeah.
Nigga, watching these black women dunk on this nigga it just makes my day.
And look,
Um,
he was watching that WNBA.
You stupid. You stupid. So when she said, how can women know who's bad or shitty man without info? He basically said, I concede that I never put down or downplay the safety of a woman as someone who's absolutely loves and has always respected them and hold safe spaces for my track record.
Yeah, we
speaks for
see it.
itself.
True.
But I
We can tell.
understand. But I understand I'm
Okay.
always open to correction. So eventually, she says, I fuck with you, but I strongly suggest you start thinking about the why and the root of things before you try to contribute to certain topics.
Yeah.
So then he made a statement.
No.
This happened 2 days ago.
I don't have to do that.
No. He said, okay, I can honestly say and be open that I completely missed the mark here. I apologize for coming off as obtuse and not holding my terrible species accountable. As someone who holds himself accountable daily, of course they should be. But I missed here. I'm sorry, y'all.
Species.
Hard, genuinely. And that was 2 days ago, and he hasn't posted since.
I need him to fix the species part.
Because get your
Nigga,
shit
we the
together.
same speak.
Nigga, whatever. That's not the point. But yeah.
The woman human species.
Listen, nigga. This motherfucker.
I'm just going.
He hasn't posted in 2 days. So
I'm gonna tell you like this: what typically happens in the specifically in the GU community, what specifically happens if you get caught trying to abuse anyone in here, there's consequences. There's consequences. I can't speak for other motherfuckers, other groups, whatever, but that we've literally had examples of that, and there was consequences. So all it really takes is society to decide that you can't do that, and it's not about the law. It ain't about the police being called. It ain't about none of that. If society decides, what, you can't do that. If for instance, in that case with Sha'Carri Richardson, if society decides we ain't watching nobody get abused, that's not happening.
Yeah,
it'll stop happening.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
Thanks.
Man, woman, don't matter. Child, don't matter. We decide that it's not happening. It's not happening.
That part. So to wrap her up, nigga, you was dumb. You was dumb is what happened.
Yeah.
Like I cannot speak to what goes on in your household, right? I have no clue. All I know is what happened in public.
That's it.
In public, you assaulted that man.
Listen, I'm glad we finally got to the summary part because the truth is, what the fuck was you thinking?
What the fuck was you thinking?
At an airport, though, bro.
A very busy airport.
It is the same argument that Tim and I had about Will Smith.
Thank you.
It is the same exact argument. Stop being fucking dumb. So to translate to Sha'Carri, I'm not saying, I don't know what that nigga said to you. Because clearly y'all were arguing. I don't know what that nigga did to you at home. I don't know what he said to you at the airport.
Right.
It could have been some egregious shit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That I might have popped off on him too.
Absolutely.
Right.
That he might have deserved to get his chin checked for it.
Right.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying to you is, it was dumb of you to do what you did in the moment. Especially, more so than Will, especially because he tried to walk away from you.
Yeah.
He gave you that out. He gave you that space
gave
to
you the
calm
out.
down, chill out, realize that we're in public.
I said what I said. When we get alone, I'll say more. But right now,
after you got approached by the police, you want to start downplaying shit. Like they don't have fucking video evidence. You're in a public airport.
What are you cameras,
You're in a public airport.
They got
You're not only are you in a public airport, but you were at TSA. They are federal agents.
No, you know what TSA does? TSA tries to find the things you don't want them to find.
That part.
And you sitting here doing shit.
You give it to them on display. You put that shit on the 70-inch for them.
Right.
And you going now when the police come, you going to talk about, I don't understand. It was just an argument. No.
Yo,
that's not why you fucked it up.
Gray made a great point. But why risk generational wealth over
that
what
part,
he said?
That part.
When he walked away, you could have made a decision to yourself, fuck him, I'm not fucking with him no more.
Right.
And you go and take your many, many millions and potential to make other millions with you. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, with however hurt you might be for the end of the relationship, what I have found works a lot better when you are feeling hurt like that is a ride on a yacht.
Yeah.
Or go to a fine dining restaurant. Or you know what?
Can
buy me a new computer because you can afford it. You know, I'm just going to take some time on the beach. And then that works out so much better than, oh, fuck that. You said this, so I'm going to do this in front of these.
Consequences.
And
right.
Are you crazy?
Because there are less consequences for those things.
Right.
You don't have to worry about public opinion. You don't have to worry about public scrutiny. Luckily, you're a woman, so the whole sponsorship waterfall didn't happen.
It did, yeah, because that could have been
bad.
Woo! Mouse bags.
So do better. That's it. Do better. That's
not. Whatever. It's your life.
This isn't. I mean, sure, but this isn't. Oh my gosh, she put her hands. No. But she did put her hands on him.
She did
in public.
Can we acknowledge she put her hands on him in public?
Right.
Yeah.
For like whatever he may or may not have done.
Because I see these bad faith actors. That's a grown man. What could she possibly do to him?
That argument is garbage.
Facts.
Anybody making that garbage ass argument, I refuse to take you seriously on anything else. If you have a service business, I won't use it.
Yeah. Hey, what if she stabbed him or shot him? Would they say the same shit?
That part.
Bro, that shit crazy.
And on top of that, she is a world-class athlete.
Yeah.
Bro.
She's strong
as fuck. She kicked the shit out of him. If she kicked the shit out of anybody,
that shit
gonna hurt that shit.
Her punches ain't little pow-pows. Her punches are, you know.
This ain't some average, everyday, random schlub of a person.
Yes.
This is a world-class. She holds the title for her particular position. Like, this is a world-class athlete. The top of the top. Right. Of human athleticism and
physical, that's right.
What the fuck are y'all talking?
This ain't like Girl Next Door type.
No, she a whole beast out this bitch.
She's a whole beast out this month. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like I said, anybody that makes that argument, because I have seen that argument a lot too. Anybody that makes that argument, well, she's a woman, he's a man. There's nothing she can do to hurt him as an excuse.
Okay.
For the principle of the fact that you over there putting your hands on motherfuckers. I can't take you serious for anything. If you're a mechanic, I'm not taking my car to where you go at.
Facts.
Like that is such a goofy ass take.
Yeah, because they're trying to imply like, well, it doesn't hurt because you're a man. Like, what do you mean? You don't think
I'm gonna tell you something,
feel
man.
pain
like,
too? Like even if you didn't feel pain, still it doesn't matter.
Let me tell you how my sister carries it. Right, so my sister got boys too. Mm-hmm. She don't play that shit. You can't put your hands on her boys.
Facts.
If you their girlfriend, simply because they supposed to be men. Because there are women that don't want to see their baby boy's face scratched up, head bust open. No, stop the cat. Stop the cat with that. It don't matter.
Gray made another great point. And she smokes. Why bring that attention to yourself at the airport?
Bruh.
Yeah.
There was a notorious situation with you and weed
about her smoking
already. Yeah. Why bring that type of attention to yourself at an airport?
Because they know something she has some on her or whatever.
That part. Like, what are we doing here?
She's
And
stupid.
even if she didn't have any on her,
It doesn't
we're talking
matter.
about the cops.
Yeah.
Yes. So now you want to put your, oh my god, that's
Especially if they know who's
bro,
about to go to
that
sleep.
point right there is lost on a lot of motherfuckers.
Nigga,
You are a black couple.
you are putting yourself in a scenario where you are going to be under the scrutiny of the police.
Is that what you want?
It's not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
None
What
of
are we
this
doing
was.
here?
None of this was a good look. From
No.
everything from her decisions that day to do what the fuck she did, to how she responded when getting checked, to how all the ways she tried to obfuscate her wrongdoing and not holding accountability. Literally, remember we said about the other dude, how his shit got worse and worse? Her shit got worse and worse and worse and worse. And then it ended up to this point where all of a sudden Christopher is the God of love, and he's here for all people and all things, and he's helped the world. Like, cut the cap, yo.
So here's the thing.
Cut the cap.
This strategy 0 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend.
Facts. Here's the thing. I saw somebody speak on this. I can't remember who he was. I wish I could remember so I can give them the credit. When you make it out the hood, you have to realize
you have
that
responsibility.
there are certain things that you cannot take with you.
Yes.
That you want to push your boyfriend and all that other shit. That might fly in the hood. That might fly.
Nobody ain't gonna say nothing.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
That's a Tuesday.
Right.
That's a Tuesday.
But you're not in the hood no more. You are a world-class athlete. That means all eyes are on you whenever you step out.
And they will send your ass right back.
They will send you back in several different ways. So the thing about it was, when you get out of the hood, when you make it out the hood, the first thing you need to do is get therapy.
You said it's get what?
Get therapy, bro.
The first thing you need to do.
Because that PTSD
you make it out
being in the hood.
Get therapy.
Bro, listen, for anybody who hasn't experienced it and doesn't quite understand what SPJ is talking about, I literally went through the same shit for 3 fucking years after I got out of the Baltimore Emerson Village West Side area and started living in other places that wasn't like that. The context for this neighborhood and this area is completely different. I was still operating on all of the lessons I learned growing up in one of them type of neighborhoods where if a motherfucker jogged behind me, I turned around and got on my square because I'm assuming the rules apply the same here as it does there. I'm telling my kids, don't leave your bike outside because motherfuckers, I'm going back and forth to the window looking and shit. And my wife asking me, what's going on? What's going on outside? I said, nah, Malik and his friends left their bikes out here. They ain't playing games. She was like, this ain't Emerson Village. Like,
this ain't that, my guy.
This ain't that. Yo, that is 100% facts. And that's on a smaller scale. Yeah. What SPJ's talking about is when you get out the hood and you get out through a way where you have means and now you get seen by people from everywhere that have come from all different walks of life. They recognize you. Yeah. You're not just little Shikari from the block anymore. You're globally known, right? You need to go get fucking therapy because that PTSD in there will have you losing everything you bust your ass to get.
That part. Luckily for you, you didn't throw something heavier that actually made contact with her.
So she missed.
I don't know, but it was headphones. Okay. So like that wasn't going to cause that much damage.
Yeah.
Luckily for you.
Grace said, so true. I had to get used to where you from not being a question about if I gangbang or not.
That part.
True.
That part. Like, you got to realize that certain shit changes when you change your environment. You can't take those things with you.
No.
Like, it doesn't behoove you.
They will not help you. Me and my brother Marlon had a conversation. We had actually had this conversation several times about the things that we valued, that we learned to value because we grew up in them areas. The behavior we learned to value has to all be reconsidered. There are people that we still talk about now, about things they did back then, and we still would talk about it in a form of reverence. When you actually look at the shit they did, it was one, dumb as a motherfucker. Two, the behavior itself was like
It's not
lowbrow.
normal.
It's not
not
with
normal.
regular people. It's the
Yeah.
reason it's celebrated there is because there is a reward versus penalty thing
Mhm.
that's different than when you move out of that area. And
True.
there, this nigga doing this wild shit here and going to the extreme and crashing out was valued because with that told the neighborhood, don't fuck with him. When he come home from jail, y'all know, don't fuck with him. It's gonna be some stuff. And niggas kind of admired that. But when you take it out of the context of the hood and go, I can't believe this nigga did that dumbass shit, right? I can't believe this nigga did this dumbass shit. You gotta unlearn what you learned to survive in that area. That's what you learned to survive there. You don't live in that same situation, that same environment anymore. So you can't. And look, I'm not telling anybody it's easy. That's why you get therapy.
That's why you need therapy. Because some
it's
of
not
that
easy.
shit is too hard to do on your own. You need that help.
It's hardwired.
And like,
Sean said she threw Beats by Dre.
That's just crazy, right? That shit is crazy.
Yo,
I didn't want to interrupt, but that was
the
diabolical.
domestic violence implications that compound with that joke are fucking ridiculous.
What the hell, bro?
Now I just gotta throw out fuck Andre Young because
Jesus,
that's so much. There's so many layers in that joke right there.
Dog, like,
nigga.
My brain just went through a bar overload, dog. Like
the bar Ori.
Jesus.
All right, okay.
Damn it.
All right. Time for week in review.
Absolutely. Let me I'll start. So the first thing I want to talk about before I get into what I consider to be the main event. Today is the last day. The last day for the Singularity Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
And I gotta thank everybody for showing up and showing out. This is a new title. This is not Extra Being Entropy. This is a new title. And while some of you may have known Christopher from being around the community, maybe seen him post or whatever like that, I know most of y'all didn't know him. Y'all came out and y'all supported that man's book. And we at Majestic Comics really appreciate that. So we appreciate all of you guys. But there's a few hours left. So if y'all want to go there, if you haven't yet, go over there and handle that. Went and finally got the physical proof of the comic book. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. But I really don't expect anything different from Comics Wellspring. We've been using them for 3 years. All our books have been come from them except for the metal covered ones. They always do a phenomenal job with that. So shout out to them. It's a lot of good stuff going on right now with Majestic and our other holdings, and we're gonna continue to grow that shit, right? So the other thing is, I get a fucking text message.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I hate that I got it too. I get a text message talking about I had a doctor's appointment for Friday. Now look, real shit. My memory comes and goes with the wind. However, when it comes to doctor's appointments, that's not shit I tend to forget. All right, because I know the importance of that. At my age now, going to the doctor on a regular basis is something you need to fucking do. Really should have been doing it before. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been on that for at least the last 10, 15 years or so, right? So, yes, but I should have been doing that before that, right?
Sure.
But that being said, I call these motherfuckers. And what this does, right, it does plant seeds of organizational doubt, right?
I mean,
because it wasn't even, there's somebody else there with my name, and that's usually very rare for me. But there's other indicators of who the fuck I am as opposed to him. Phone numbers.
Cloned.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, obviously I'm not him because there's other, it's not just name. Y'all got whole files of shit, address. Like, you got whole files. Like, what the fuck? I call these motherfuckers because now I'm thinking I'm not above forgetting. It's just never happened, right? So I call them, and I had to go through this whole rigmarole with these motherfuckers on the phone when really all you had to try to tell me when all you just go into the computer and look. Because it's possible somebody could have put it in wrong. They could have put it in wrong. They could have put, it's possible, but just go look. I get through that. They go, oh, yeah, you know what? You were right. There's another patient here that has the same name as you. But they don't have the same middle name.
Oh, look at that.
Nigga. Yeah. So I handled that situation. And the other thing about my yard, now for those of you who might be new or haven't been on here, listening to us for a minute or whatever, don't know, let me tell you the story of my yard. But first, before I do that, can we take a moment of silence for my backyard?
I'm sorry, I couldn't be silent.
For what it used to be.
It's too funny.
For what it used to be. All right. So over a month ago, we had this big dumbass storm, right? A lot of wind. And one of the little skinny trees on the other side of my back fence in the woods is snapped. Just snapped. So it didn't hit the ground though, right? It landed against a bigger tree. And it just laid there for like 2 weeks, like it was on a hammock or some shit.
Wait.
The
tree was like problematic. It was hateful.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Like
it just leaned.
It was discriminatory.
It's good to you. It's just leaned to that tree, right? And they were two different type of trees. I found out later that the tree it leaned on was a sequoia. I didn't even know we had sequoias here, but whatever.
Damn, those shit's so big, yo.
Right. So it sat there, and I did think, damn, that's not good. Damn, it's a distinct possibility that that's going to cause problems later on, right? But and the tree it leaned on was in the neighbor's yard, right? So I was like, that ain't good. So another storm hits, maybe a week or so after that. Thunder, lightning, sound like the gods was having a bowling tournament up in the sky. So it was so loud, I didn't hear both of them bitches fall. Because it was all this other shit going on. I didn't hear it.
So did they really even fall?
Nigga.
That's hilarious.
sorry with the sorry.
Yo.
I'm done.
Funniest thing I've heard all week.
It's just good stuff. I come out after the rain though, and both trees are down. The messed up part of the fence and all that. And my yard, gone. It looked like Jurassic Park back there. That literally from one end to the next end of that yard was covered with two trees. So, as you know, I called my landlord. Now, I've talked about my landlord several times on this show. I've talked about how he ain't it. He ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not it. So I called him because typically what he tries to do is find the cheapest way out of a situation that benefits him, but may not necessarily benefit us as tenants, right? So the quality of work we get might not be that great because he chose to go and get a cousin to do some shit, a cousin with a toolbox, as opposed to some professional who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. So I call him, and he starts talking about he got plans. He's gonna see if he can handle this. So one of his first plans was he was gonna talk to the neighbor. I guess to get, because these things are expensive. To do something like this, to get that shit up out of there is expensive. So he's gonna talk to the neighbor, I guess, to try to see if he can get the neighbor to pony up some money since the tree was from out of his yard. Yeah, I don't think that worked. I just don't. Then he said he was going to call the city or the state or something. But come on, listen. One, it's really not the neighbor's fault. All of that tree fell in our yard. He didn't get a scrap. The stump might have been there, but it's all our shit. And secondly, the city's not coming, at least in my mind, until it's blocking a road or it took down a power line or a telephone line and all that other shit, right? They're not interested in that. So weeks go by, still nothing. I'm thinking, man, if your monkey ass don't just pony up the goddamn money. I mean, listen, I know it's not cheap because my mother-in-law was telling me that her temple paid to get a tree. They needed a tree cut from the area where the temple was. That shit cost them $20,000. Yeah. And mind you, in our case, this is 2 trees in our yard, right? So it's listen, I'm not gonna say and act like he was just being cheap.
Right.
Because that's a bunch of money.
It's a pretty penny.
Yeah, it's a pretty penny. So I know a couple of days ago, he doesn't call none of that. I go out my backyard, he's standing there taking pictures. I'm like, what's up? I said, so what's the deal with this? You figuring out? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. So I'm thinking in my mind, man, this shit gonna be here until it break down. Like we just don't have a backyard now. You know what I'm saying? We just don't. But later that day,
he was like, "Don't touch my gangster, nigga." That's what he said to him. That's what he said to him.
He said those exact words.
Yep.
By the way, those exact words. But later that day, another guy shows up, knocks on the door. I go and answer the door. He's gone. He's already started walking down our driveway. So I go downstairs, go out the back, and meet him down the driveway. I'm thinking this is somebody he called to get a quote for how much the shit will cost. Maybe he finally decided to pay for the shit or whatever. And the man tells me, yeah, looking at the tree, it looks like it's stabilized now. So it's not like it's going to fall and down further and hit somebody. And yeah, I'm going to get my other guy to come over. Once they finish the next job, he's head of the crew. He'll come over, take a look and see how many people we decide. I'm like, okay, cool. So then he brings the other guy comes over around 1:00. Guy comes over, both of them there. He's standing there going, yeah, well, since your driveway has these branches hanging over from another tree that's in their yard, we wouldn't be able to bring our equipment down here because it wouldn't fit. We got to cut those branches. So do you know those people next door? Now, y'all know me. Y'all know me. Hell no, I don't know them people next door. Couple of reasons for that. One reason is I'm like my mama. I'm not here for y'all. Only people that matter to me in this block is the people in this goddamn house. That does not mean, don't hear what I'm not saying. It does not mean that if some trouble happens in the block, like we had the hurricane or a flood or something like that, I won't be out helping the neighbors. It's happened. I'm out there. I'm going to do that. But as far as us being like cool and y'all go over your house, you come over my house, y'all have a cookout, and I go to your cookout. Hell no. Because I don't like people. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, hold on. Wait, hold on. That tracks.
That tracks? Yeah, see? I don't like people like that. So they asked me, could I go over there and let them know that they was going to do some work and it may require them to go a little bit in their yard. Now, to be clear where this tree was, it's maybe 3 feet away from the property line, right? That's why the branches were able to grow to a point where they're over our driveway and shit. So I knocked on the door 3 times through the course of that day. 2 of those times, there was a car in the driveway. Nobody came to the door. Nobody. It just so happened that roughly around 10 o'clock that night, I went outside and I saw one of the people that rent the place pulling up in the car. So once they get out, I walk up to her. Now, you got to understand this. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm 6'1", about 245, 250 pounds on a hungry day. Right? I'm bald-headed. I got a bald head. You know what I'm saying? This is a white woman. All right? So, yeah, foreign, immigrant. Probably didn't see a lot of me. He came up, right? So I got to do this very carefully because it could be assumed something else happened. And she did look very nervous when I came up to her. Talked to her calmly, told her what the fuck was happening. She said, well, we're renting. So I will, talk to my landlord in the morning, let him know what's happening. I said, most of this should not impact your yard. It's just that tree that's in there has branches that extend over and they have to be cut in order for them to get their equipment through. So, all right. Next morning, these motherfuckers show up. Now, they said between 7 to 8. They got here around 8 o'clock. But the equipment, and boy, when they said it was going to be a little noisy, that was an understatement. That shit was loud as shit. We had a chipper right next to the fucking where the basement area is, where I'm at now, and there's a window right there, vibrating the window, loud as fuck, just completely loud. But it is what it is. Now, what the man told me was that this might take a few days because it's 2 trees. Great said, you hungry every day. Cap. So, they told me it was going to take a few days, right? It'll take a few days. I'm like, damn, we're going to have this noise around here this whole time, and we won't have usage of our driveway for a lot of that. No. Actually, these motherfuckers were done just that right around lunchtime. Done. And when I say done, I mean tree is carved up. They put that shit in the chipper. They hauled away the stuff they couldn't put in there. Gone. The only thing that's left out there now is the stump part, right? That's it. Everything else cleared away. But here's the reason why I wanted a memorial for my backyard. Because that once idyllic, shady place that the late great T'Challa would scamper up and down, climb on one of the other little trees that's in there, that place is no more. Those trees wrecked my backyard.
Sorry for your loss, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, fuck that.
I'm here for you. I got you, big bro.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Fuck what he talking about.
Wait, James, was I supposed to be a hater?
Fuck what he talking about.
There ain't no hater. Niggas got what they got.
Damn, he had to come in.
I said what I said, nigga. I ain't said. Okay,
that's how you feel.
This nigga got a backyard too, yo. So look, right?
I want my tree done. Shit.
Oh, so you jealous?
Yeah, nigga. The fuck you mean?
Yo, I don't know why he would be, because like I was saying, not only did it wreck the yard, but now there's a hole in the sky. What do I mean by that? That canopy of trees kept it shady as fuck.
Oh, yeah, I got
beautiful.
Yeah.
The branches.
I don't need the shade.
Hush. The branches that overlooked the driveway kept the driveway. Not only that, but when it rained, and you try to take something out to the trash, that canopy of trees kept the rain from really, bruh, all of it's gone. It looked like a fucking. Yo, I'm looking at the neighbor's backyard. I'm looking at the neighbor on the other side backyard, and I'm looking at mine. This shit is
like no sense of privacy now.
Well, no, it's still, because we still got the fence except for the one back there. The fences separate the yards. They're still there, right? But the issue is their grass is all nice and manicured. You
ever see Malcolm in the Middle? But their yard is all fucked up with everybody else's neighborhood.
Yo, it's fucked up. Yo, it's these big ass bald spots.
Jesus.
From where the tree was at. Like, it killed the grass, just murdered the grass, right?
Damn.
And then when the workers came through, they had one of the tools they used was the bobcat. They mashed down the rest of it. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. That part I ain't super mad at, because of those trees being in the yard, I couldn't cut the grass like that. So that grass had got high as shit. That shit was high as a motherfucker. So the bobcat smashed a lot of it down, So I'm looking. It's bad, B. It's bad. But here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker. So I text the landlord to let him know what the fuck was going on. My mother-in-law calls him to confirm. This is after all of it's done. she says, yeah, the men came by, they took care of it, really did a good job. They ain't even stopped for thanks. He just came and did his shit and they bounced. Really did a good job. And he said, done. I didn't hire anybody.
Yo.
No, ain't no way.
What?
What do you mean? So
You didn't
wait,
hire anybody? No, I'm still trying to figure out blah blah blah. Here's what happened. So he said he was going to try to contact the city or the state or whatever, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
this, that, and the third. They never got back with him. So in his mind, they're like, man, fuck you. That shit ain't blocking the road or taking that.
Right.
Man, what you better go in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's what he assumed. He's still trying to figure it out. Turns out when he called them, they didn't call him back.
Mhm.
They just showed up and handled it. Now look, there's a lot to be said about how the government handles shit. You got whole political parties that wrap themselves in this idea of the anti-government thing about we don't have them do these things. These are things that the states take care about. I hear you. And to be sure, this is a state-run thing too. However, I got to say, the argument that if the government doing it, it's not going to come out right. I don't think that stands in all cases, bro.
No,
I don't stand. I don't stand on.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers came out there, man, and he had like a crew of about 8 people with him. They came out there and just,
That's what's up. Hey, look at God working in mysterious ways, bro.
yo, this nigga, I hate him. Why is he here again?
You let him in.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you meant me? You hate me? Damn, that's crazy.
This nigga, yo. So, the reality is, I had to give them their props, and I hate. First of all, you know how much I hate people being in my house. You know how much I hate people being in my yard. Either one of them. I don't like them. Get the fuck out of here. I barely tolerate motherfuckers driving across the street from my house. But that I really
Wait, see now that's kind
I'm just saying I don't like it. What the fuck are you coming out here for? That's all I'm saying.
Why James looking like that? James looking like he trying to calculate like why is this?
I don't. Yo, I don't like it. I'm just saying. But I gotta say, man, they came by and they did what the fuck they were supposed to do. And such as it is, I do have a backyard again.
Yeah.
Now, the next.
Look at Trump putting
not
things
one
to-
you
I'm
won't
just
want to
like-
use until late fall, but
That's true. And this ain't Trump. Nah.
I know. I was just
Our
talking shit.
our governor is Wes Moore. Stop.
I was talking shit.
Because
Because you know, people do shit like that. Like when
They
good things
do.
happen with the government. Oh yeah, that's because Trump did it.
Right.
Like, yo, that shit happened in California from a governor. Like, what the fuck are y'all
Right,
talking
stop
about?
it, B. Stop it. But no,
Oh.
man, I was I'm at least it's back. We don't have no damn shade back there until probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. And when the fall get here, 4 or 5 o'clock is gonna be dark. Period.
Will
Like,
will you try to like
you know.
grow more trees back there, or
Hell no. Oh, that's the other thing. So remember I told y'all previously that there's actually 2 fig trees in the backyard, right? So the big fig tree, of course, survived. But the story, the real underlying tragedy was that second fig tree. Why? Because when we first moved here, that thing was just a twig up there. It wasn't shit. And it almost died numerous times. Got unplanted, all this other shit. I put it back in one time. Landlord came in and put the shit back in.
phrasing.
hey yo.
Big Diddy to infinity. And
Wow.
look.
Somebody clip that.
Oh,
So-
I'm on it.
You saw that?
Yeah, my man.
So it started to grow and it was doing all right. It looked like it had.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like the tree started to grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like it was going to make it. It really did. It looked like this was going to be. Now I did question the wisdom of planting that tree there, considering the fact that that tree that collapsed, its branches was hanging down low as fuck, and eventually that tree was going to meet the other tree, and it was going to be some issues. But all right, it is what it is. Yo, I don't even see that motherfucker no more. the spot where that shit was at, there's no remnants of it. There's nothing. Like, it's been completely evaporated. Like, gone. So let's take a slight moment of silence for that fig tree. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you want to do this again?
I really thought, I was like, damn, we're looping. We're dead ass looping right now.
Anyway, that was my week.
Was it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
That sounded cute, man. That's what's up. But rest in peace to the trees and the grass and shit, man.
Absolutely. The grass is fucked up. I wish
that
grass is fucked up.
You gotta like plant new grass on it, like get it from like Home Depot or something.
I look like fucking Farmer Brown.
Oh no, nigga, like, you've been out of Bebo for so long, my nigga. You might have like got into like some country lawn shit. I don't know.
Man, listen.
You might be Hank Hill in this bitch.
I'm not doing it. Shit. I don't sell propane and propane accessories. What is this nigga talking about?
I'm not sure. I've never been convinced that that's not the case.
I mean, me neither. That's why I
think I sell propane.
You might.
I might sell something that rhymes with propane. Listen.
Okay.
Whoa. Don't implement.
Wow. The thoughts and views expressed by Tombstone the Dead Man are Tombstone the Dead Man's and Tombstone the Dead Man's alone. They're not representative of Black Culture Geeks, Multimedia Entertainment, Justice Comics, or GU. They do not stand for SPJ, aka James Davis, or Adequate, aka
from Miami.
Jamie Davis.
No, and also there it is. Also there it is.
There is entertainment. Yeah.
Disavows those statements.
District Comics, Nerds and Geeks Incorporated. All that is separate from the statements that are being made by one Landon.
Inside guy. So,
yeah.
Yo, that shit is hilarious. Yeah, that's my week.
Eddie.
Yo.
What's up?
Man. Whew.
Ain't no man.
My week's been it hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we've been implementing new rules finally at my job. Well, that's what they said they're going to do. Like have
new rules, nigga. New rules.
Because niggas is garbage as fuck at work. Like to be like one of the third Black dudes that work there, and I'm like one of the hardest workers. Is laughable, bro. Yes, I am, dog. And that's saying a lot because it's like, yo, fam, you know I'm dead ass lazy as fuck. But to be fair, when I'm at work, I'll be there to work. Like I don't fuck off at all because I want to do my 8 hours and go to fuck home. So I always like find shit to do even when there's nothing to do. You know, I might like chill for 15 minutes not doing shit. Then I'll be like, all right, let me think of something to do.
15 minutes? You lazy bumper clot.
Yeah, all right. I thought I just humped for like 2 hours, but okay. Anyway. No, so like I've been going through like shit to work because I'm trying to like transition to using my associate's degree in IT, but it's hard to find like an entry level job that pays the same amount that my job does or higher.
Yeah, so that's always the issue.
So I can't quit my job to start a job that starts at $15 an hour because it won't suffice like with my living situation unless I do it part-time remote, which isn't really something that's out there or whatever, but I'm still looking. So I just been like really depressed. So I've been missing days and shit or whatever, but I've had a lot of PTO to cover most of that shit. And then I come back to work and whatever. And I for like the past 3 weeks, like I just been showing up to work, being on time and all this shit. But since other people's been fucking off too, the boss is like, oh, we got to start doing a point system. And also the people in South Africa, because my company's based in South Africa, they're like, the people in South Africa. I know. The people in South Africa, they're like, oh, we don't like that. Y'all get so much PTO and this and that. I'm like, well, then why don't y'all give y'all people there a lot of PTO? Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's gonna take it from us.
You know what I'm saying?
Just dumb it down.
Workers
of the world unite, nigga.
Or if y'all gonna take PTO from us, pay us more, because I don't understand like how we all get paid the same wage when we all do different jobs. Like I'm a forklift driver, for instance. I'm definitely not supposed to get paid the same wage as a packer. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that.
No, like literally in South Carolina, like in no warehouse is that they get all paid the same shit. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point, right? So people showing like doing like they fucking off. They're not like Like when other people are working, they're just sitting down because they're like, oh well, my job is my job. I don't have to help nobody. I'm always helping people. I'm always like, yo, do y'all need help here? Do y'all need help there? Da da da. Like if I'm not doing nothing, I go help people with the picking, the pack, well, with the packing, and helping with the orders and packing them and all that shit.
Would it be fair to say that you doing that does benefit you in the sense that
I can get away with bullshit. I can get away with just.
But when you ain't doing shit at the work at the job, yo, the day goes by slow as a motherfucker.
Yeah. And not only that, it benefits me too because it's like, yo, if I fuck off, say I have no PTO and I want to take a week off, I could do that and still have my job because I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? Because they know like when I'm not there, it's a loss. But like if other people miss a week, it doesn't fucking matter if I'm there because I'll pick up their slack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't lean too heavy in that.
No, I'm not like I don't like now. I don't do favors for niggas that could do shit using a pallet jack.
Well, what I mean is assuming that because you are one of the best workers there, that they recognize it to the degree where they won't fire you for.
Oh no, I know they definitely could. I know they definitely could because especially this is a for hire state. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I mean? Like they can let you go whenever the fuck they want. So I'll keep that in mind. What you said?
At will.
Yeah, at will state. That's what I mean. At will state. Yeah. So yeah, they say they're gonna start implementing these rules and all this shit, and start doing like write-ups and all this shit, and send people home if they're sitting down, not doing shit or whatever. And I mean, the first 2 days or 3 was cool, but then it goes right back to the same shit because my boss is kind of like he'll get on people sometimes, but not all the time. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, these people are constantly doing this shit to you. You gotta send them home. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if there's like 8 of us back there, if all 7 of us are doing something and one person isn't, and they're sleeping in racks and shit, why don't you just send that person home and just fire them?
Stop.
I'm just like, yo,
stop for a second. So stop. Yeah, niggas are sleeping in the racks.
Dead ass sleeping in the racks on they sit down forklift with their legs kicked up on their phone. Dog, and like my boss went to this nigga like 3 times to tell this nigga to wake up. I'm like, yo, just send him home, dog. Like he's not helping us anyway. Like him being here is not beneficial. So him not being here,
money.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, he's milking yo, but I'm just like, yo, him not being here is not beneficial. So him not being here is going to be just as beneficial. Like
I'm just saying, when you management or supervisor, whatever like that, the way to look at that is, if you ain't co-sign it, he's stealing money.
Yeah,
like you are on the clock, sleeping,
literally sleeping or hiding somewhere. Like there's 2 niggas that do that shit. They either sleep or hide somewhere. Dude. Like, because there's one nigga, he would just like sit down all day and only just pick orders, and that's it. And then he'll be picking orders wrong and overloading us with orders. I'm like, yo, but that's not helpful. Like, why are you picking everything at once?
Because he's a pick me.
Yeah, he's a retard. I mean, my bad. Sorry.
Yo.
My bad.
Look at him.
What is wrong with you?
Excuse me.
Listen.
Whoa. The Black Culture Geeks.
Right. God damn. I just had to do this like 3 minutes ago, my guy.
But I stopped myself.
But everybody knows what. Okay.
AI gonna finish that.
Do they?
Hey, look, yes, AI gonna finish that. So
I said retraction.
You said too much.
Oh, okay. He's a retraction.
Yeah, he's a retraction. Anyway, no, because like, yo, how do you sit there for hours on end, and then now what he does, the boss will ask him to do something,
he'll do it.
No, he doesn't do it. He goes off and does something totally opposite of what he was asked to do.
To be fair, you do things like that.
Yeah, in real life, but not on my fucking job.
Do you understand
job is real life.
Where is
your job?
You just said?
Is your job in Candyland?
Yeah, but I don't do that at my job. My job, like, something on the line, bro.
There's always going to be a Candyland.
I don't have to listen to people like outside of my job. Like, I don't have to listen to people. But in my job, yeah, that's where I make my money. Like, come on, that's different.
Your job is still real life, just so you know.
Yeah, it is real life, but you know, it's not my life though. Like, you know what I mean?
This nigga work at Candyland,
nigga.
You just jealous because you can't eat there, nigga.
That's true.
There's a lot of lies said around this table.
Wow, you like that?
No, that Candyland, nigga.
Candyland, nigga.
Shit. No, but it's just annoying. Like, dudes would be like, yo, like buddies like 250 pounds, 6'2", and won't use a pallet jack to save his life, bro.
Shit,
I was like-
Gray said that disclaimer was out of control. Nigga, I need more. I need more of a disclaimer for what the fuck Adam just did. Shit.
Oh,
Like, yo, bro, be like, yo, can you move this pallet 20 steps from here to there? I'm like, dog, use a pallet jack. He's like, oh, but you're the forklift driver. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not doing that shit.
well, first of
Fuck
all,
out of here.
First of all, it seemed to me, who's somebody who's worked in numerous warehouses, waiting for the forklift guy to come around to do something like that,
Right.
and you got a pallet jack right there,
Right.
is crazy.
Crazy work.
That's crazy work. Like, you got the pallet jack, just move it.
Yeah. You know, like the woman at that job do it, and they're like way smaller than him in comparison. So it's like,
Man,
yo, bro, you just lazy, fam. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah, that shit don't
And,
take
like-
much to do.
Like when we had the meet, I was like, yo, can we have like a pallet jack training?
That-
Yeah.
They have no
Like,
intention.
well,
No, that's
shit.
gonna be you.
No, dead ass, like for real, like, come on, dog. Like, you big for nothing. Ain't worth a damn. Anyway,
just lazy. That's lazy.
just lazy. But yeah, pretty much we had like a bunch of big orders, and like we were short like 4 people. So instead of picking orders, I was just packing all day, and I was just like learning new steps of how to do it. And I didn't know that I could like pack multiple orders in one box as long as they're going to the same place. They just have to have the same, like, they have to have like different handling units, because the handling units are what identifies what's in the box. So I could like put 10 things from 10 different orders in the same box with 10 different handling units, and that makes like shit like a lot easier and faster. So, and plus I was basically doing it all by myself basically. So
Right.
that was an experience, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But shit.
Graydon says, when I was in the Army, the forklift drivers were the only people making sure you went home on time. If they didn't like you, they wait till the end of the day to get to you.
Yes. Or just not do it straight up. Well, that's what I do. I just don't do it. I say no. I'm not doing that shit because it pisses me off. And like, especially like when there's like things in the aisle that are reachable, and he wants me to pull down a whole pallet of something that's in the front of the pallet. Bro, I'm not doing that. That's dumb. That's a waste of my time. Like, I'm a reach truck driver, dog. That means I'm supposed to get, like, mostly
Means
get
you be
this shit
reaching.
high. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Like, yeah, literally. Why the hell am I gonna get something on the second aisle, dog? On the second row, like there's no point of that. No, I got the joke. Shut up.
Funniest
James.
thing
I
I've
got
heard
the
all
joke.
week. No, that's the new funniest thing I've heard all week.
Jesus.
Yo,
Niggas
hilarious.
Niggas be reaching, B.
You done? Okay, you just stopped.
Yeah, I'm
Are
done.
you done?
Yeah.
Oh, you done? Are you done? Are you done?
Are you done?
Did you finish or is you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Oh,
Birdman ultimatums.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
that shit ain't going nowhere, yo. That shit is with us, yo. Birdman ultimatums is permanent. He a legend off that.
That's
The
something
other
you
shit
got to
I
deal
feel
with. No, the other shit.
He a
no,
legend
fuck
off
other
that,
shit.
yo.
But yeah, facts. All right. Let me see. Where we at? All right, cool. So I don't even know where the fuck I want to start.
Oh, damn.
No, I don't even got that much, really. I really don't. So, like, everything is blending together. There's so much going on right now.
You got a lot,
And
yo.
I've reverted back to my feral state.
Your feral state. Hey,
Nigga.
yo. This nigga
I
living out
probably-
in the woods.
Nigga, I probably need. Oh yeah, great. That's about to. Yeah, about to bring that up. I probably need meds. We'll work on that. But I'm being productive, like really
You
productive.
need meds, bro.
Given what's happening, nigga. Nah, that's.
I know. I know the feeling. I ain't taking them. But I know what you're talking about.
Like really productive given what's going on. It's been a long time since I've been here, and I'm trying to like hone it, and I think I'm
Sharpen it
having
and focus
success.
it.
Yeah, I think I'm having success. We'll see. I mean, I promise I am not going to let it get out of control because that's Crazy.
Come on, you can't make that promise.
Oh no!
The-
Listen,
the
I'm
only
not
thing that can
promising
help
it won't
you-
reach there. I'm
Oh.
promising that if it reaches there, something got to give.
I already know I'm gonna pull it back.
Yeah,
You got too much. Listen,
there's a lot going
outside of that,
on. Right.
you have a bunch of that shit ain't
Facts. Yeah.
Percent
So
letting that happen.
yeah, no. That's why I'm not worried. That's why I'm not worried.
Right.
Like I happen to have a partner that, like, if some shit like that happened, she can, and she happens to be a mental health professional,
Right.
So she
Back
can
to
absolutely,
reality.
there
goes gravity.
she can absolutely help out with that. So, but yeah, that's that. So, author watch, kinda. I mean, it ain't about the book though. Like the book,
Right.
we still working on the book and all that other stuff. But the obsession has begun with this story that Gray has me working on.
I saw the remnants.
Nigga.
I saw it. That shit looked like.
I surprised.
I know what you guys is thinking. You thinking there's no way a whole universe could fit on a page.
Nigga.
Shit. There are several examples in Majestic Comics that will prove you otherwise. Right? Like,
I think I surprised him a little bit. He didn't realize that I would attack it the way that I did. But I told y'all last week that I'm about to show off. I'm about to show off with the shit. And I'm a man of my word.
I'm a man of my word.
So there's that, and nigga, the shit that I like started working on this morning with that.
Yeah.
Whew. But yeah, also the latest article is up on the site www.blackculturegeeks.com.
Yep.
It is a Tombstone article. It's about Marjorie and them.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Make sure you guys go over there and support. And make sure y'all, like I said, make sure you go over to support. We'll have more things going over there as I figure out how to implement them.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
Just go over there and throw up a little free subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. There will eventually be ways for y'all to support us financially in the future, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. We ain't there yet. Wedding Watch is update to that one guy situation at work. I got his shit up and running with no help from the fucking network administrator. That motherfucker never came and helped. I hate how he's just allowed to not respond, but whatever. That's not the point. Different story. So yeah, I got his shit up and running. It took the majority of the whole afternoon, but I finally figured out the issue. It'd have been much nicer if I got some help with that, but would have took up all my fucking time, and I didn't get to do something else that I was supposed to do, so I ended up being behind on that. It just turned into a whole thing. Luckily, my boss understands and knows what the fuck is happening, so it wasn't any type of issue. I ain't had no problems. I ain't had no smoke from her or nothing. She was like, hey, did you get a chance to do such and such? I'm like, nope. I've been helping that one guy this whole time. And she's like, oh, that one guy's gotten way too much of my time. I said, yeah, I know, but I got one more thing to do and he should be good. And she's like, all right. I said, yeah, I'll do that other thing tomorrow. She said, okay. So I did that one more thing. It worked the way I thought it would. And so he should be out of my pants.
Pause.
He should be out of your pants.
Pause.
Yeah. That's not the phrase?
He should not be in your. Okay, cool.
I mean, listen.
I mean, if he's in there and it's uncomfortable, then yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying.
In your pants is nasty work.
Hey, literally,
it's phrasing as fuck, but cool.
Hey, listen, I don't mind. I'm good.
Big Diddy, yeah.
Never Big Diddy.
I would have even put that on.
Yeah, never Big Diddy. But yeah, I shouldn't have any issues with him.
All right, Ryan. Thanks, man.
What's up, Ryan?
So that's taken care of, and then wedding watch. Oh yeah, I get the fuss at Eddie. Well, about Eddie with him being here. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you. Just want to let you know.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, we went and got the license yesterday. That process was super smooth. Like
Nice.
took about 10-15 minutes. Everything was done.
Man.
That was just great. Perfection. Walked in that bitch.
Nice.
Got the little tickets that you gotta grab when you get served and shit. You gotta wait for them to call the number. Got in there, hit the button, got the ticket, got to our seats, sat down, number was called. Got up, went to the desk. She gave us the paperwork we had to fill out, told us to get another ticket when we filled out the paperwork. Filled out the paperwork, went and got another ticket. Chrissy went to get the ticket. By the time she got back to me, we got called, got up, went to the desk. She's like, all right, cool. This is this. You got sign here, blah, 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 blah. Boom,
Government.
signed there. Gave us the stuff. Hey, this is for this. This is for this. This is for this. Here's the instructions to everything I just told you.
Get out.
Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. We was out there, bitch.
Man, shouts to Trump, man.
No, nigga, shut that shit
No,
up.
never,
And
clip that, yo. Somebody clip that.
No, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yo, and as she says, 8 weeks to go. And that building is gorgeous. The Harford, is it Harford? Not Harford. Howard County. The Howard County District Court. That building is.
Oh yeah, you will
absolutely
find
gorgeous.
The more beautiful court and shit buildings in the county. The ones you go to in Baltimore, they look dark.
That shit is gorgeous, modern, sleek, clean. I'm seeing pictures that I could.
Angles.
The stupid one thing about the damn building is
they be locking niggas up in there.
Well, no, that's not about the building. That's about the system.
Okay.
But the one stupid thing about the building is to get in and out of the doors. I don't know if you can't or they just discourage it or whatever the case may be. You have to you gotta hit the button to open the doors, right?
Right.
So on the way in, that was cool. But on the way out, there are two buttons. One of the buttons says push to exit. Guess what that button does not allow you to do?
Exit.
Right.
Because that's too much like right.
I don't understand. I hit the button and it's like nothing's happening. I'm like, wait, what? So I hit the other button and the door opened. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. What? Y'all got your wires crossed or something? Like, what is that?
It's like.
Actually, quite literally, possibly. But anyway, so yeah, that was fun. And now I'm about to fuss at Eddie. Well, again, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you.
I'm gonna just mute myself.
No, you don't got to. You can defend. You can defend yourself. That's your show too.
You're just talking about me, not to me. So.
Yeah,
don't do the. Oh, I ain't gonna say that because he might be actually about to talk about that. So go ahead.
So, over 99%. Well, actually, it's probably not 99. It's probably like 97. Over 97% of the RSVPs are in. It is a damn shame how hard this was to accomplish. We really need to do better with common sense and critical thinking skills. Actually,
do we?
I don't even think it's critical thinking. I think it's just thinking. Because y'all want to be using people as crutches, and there's no one among the multi-world roster that likes to use the other members of the roster as crutches more than one adequate man. This nigga will not ask for some of the most difficult things, the most difficult concepts that need to be figured out and are absolutely necessary to him accomplishing something. He won't ask. Right. He won't ask. He just won't ask. He'll never ask. But the most simple, common sense, point 1 to point 2, point A to point B shit.
Damn.
He will not do without asking.
Damn.
It's the craziest thing in the world, and I don't understand. No, unmute yourself, nigga.
Oh, I wasn't muted. Nigga. Okay. I'm just letting you rock. Go ahead.
Nigga, I'm going to read our exchange. I'm gonna read out shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yo, you here?
No,
hear that?
cool, go ahead.
All right, bet. So this nigga,
What'd
love
he
to
do?
death.
What'd he say?
Love Big Bro to death.
What'd he say?
Love Big Bro to death. So things that happened before this, not necessarily his fault. Things happened. This last exchange is the one that I'm like, my nigga, what do you mean? What, pray tell? So he said, I asked him, did you RSVP? He responds asking me, I can do it through the site. Now, dude.
What?
No, you ain't say nothing, but that was loud as shit.
I don't understand why he's upset though. But go ahead.
He said I can do it through the site. I said, so you didn't look at the link, nigga? Like,
I
you
did,
just didn't.
and I did though. I did look at the link, and you know what I was looking at the link for. So
Right,
okay,
right,
but
but
go ahead.
here's the
But
thing.
that's the only thing I was looking for. I wasn't looking for the other shit.
Right, but here's the
Okay.
the problem with that though
Mm-hmm.
is the part where it tells you about RSVPing is big as shit, and you have to pass
I didn't.
that to
Well,
get.
I was on my phone to be fair. Okay. And I didn't see it.
I've only
And I would-
seen it on my phone.
Okay, and I was just literally just looking for something with the address. That's it. And then when you said you could RSVP, what did I say? I was like, oh, just did it, right? Because I found it.
Also, don't look for a hotel in Baltimore City.
No,
I'm
the
not.
hotels are on.
I'm not looking. Yeah, I already found all that information out.
All right, don't
Yeah.
go to Baltimore because this is in Columbia. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I know.
that's a long.
I'm aware. I'm aware. So
It's
I'm aware.
Just trying to help. 'Cause-
No,
No,
it's
I'm
too
just
late,
saying,
bro.
right? So it's a big ass picture of the two of us, right? And then you scroll, and the very next thing is the RSVP, like and it's big, and it's not small, like it's the whole screen. Not, I'm just saying. And then there's a button that you can use to go ahead and RSVP.
it was easy.
And
Yeah,
then-
because I wasn't, like I said, like I didn't know I could RSVP through the site because I thought you were just trying to send me where the address was. And then when you said yes, I was like, oh, okay, then let me do that. So I did that right away.
No,
so.
see, you missed my complaint. My complaint was not
He didn't miss
not
it.
getting shit done.
He didn't miss it.
No, you get shit done. That's not the argument. That was never in question. You fucking addict. You know who you are?
He didn't. Yo, I be trying to tell him who he. You know,
Right,
Shut
the
up,
question-
shut up. I don't
No,
need
because the question isn't whether
because I
you,
did say, can I through chat? I have to find the card. I'm gonna book my flight this week. Also, stop talking
but
to me.
see, I wasn't even bringing that part up. I wasn't even bringing that
No, you
part
talking to me
up.
crazy. You talking to me crazy. Like the way, like I do that dumb thing that other people do that I don't like. Like I really deflect to like a patient because I know how you talk. You know? So, yeah. When you
I
say,
wasn't even
love
gonna
you
bring
too,
that part up.
but
I was giving this nigga grace. I wasn't even gonna bring
you
that
can't
part
give
up.
him grace.
I can't give
You
him
can't
grace.
give him grace.
This nigga just can't help it. I wasn't even gonna bring that part up. I was gonna leave that part alone.
You can't
But,
show
and,
grace. There's no
and,
grace you can show
and
him.
I'm still not gonna focus on it. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. So yes, absolutely. But that question wasn't about whether you would get it done.
Oh no! Okay, my bad. I did the part that you didn't want to do. Okay, my bad.
Yes,
You
nigga.
said I can do it through the site. You said yes. Did you RSVP? I said I can do it through the site. That was a question. You said
Yes.
so. You didn't look at the link. I said just did, and then I said I did. I went straight to the Addy.
You
And
understand
I
how
said-
those two statements contradict each other?
No, but
No, he doesn't.
but I didn't see the RSVP shit though. Like
I'm aware.
I just did it.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking for something, let's do this together.
I mean, I probably clicked this shit, but just didn't know like what else to do with it. I was just looking for the address, bro. That's why, like as soon as you said
What did
something
I
about
ask
it,
you?
I was like,
all right, no, you're right. But what did I ask you? What was the question I asked you?
so you didn't look at the link I sent.
No,
you.
before that, the first question I asked you.
Did you RSVP?
So you went on this link after that and saw the option of RSVP, but disregarded that because you were looking for the address.
Yeah, that is because I was
But
went
I
to the
asked
menu
you
because I went to the
the
menu.
question
I went to the
asked
menu.
you.
I went to the menu and I thought I was gonna say some shit like how it has wedding party moments. I thought I was gonna say some shit like address or some shit. So I was just gonna click that or like where the
I
venue.
think
was
I
at.
think
That's
what
I was thinking.
Addy's basically saying is while he didn't RSVP at the moment, he's asking you, do you RESPECT, nigga? Don't
No.
talk to
No, apparently not, because what
No,
is
stop
happening?
playing with my man Addy.
But nobody's playing with Addy. I'm simply asking for
Man,
clarity.
this is why I'd be away for months. No,
No,
I'm
No, it ain't.
I'm just
No,
playing.
it ain't.
It
You
ain't.
ain't putting that on us.
It's
Hell
literally
no.
not. It's literally not. It's literally not. It's literally not.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm just simply
That was
asking
just
for
that
some
was cold.
clarity.
That was cold.
Because I know, because here's the thing, right? I know that it has the potential and capacity to be me.
No, nigga, do you know how like uncomfortable I am doing shit like this? This is the first time I've ever like went
You're
out of
proving
town
the
for a
point that I'm
wedding.
making, right?
And sometimes
No,
I don't feel like I'm
I'm not-
capable with
I'm
certain
not-
things. So I'm like, I ask a lot of
I'm not
questions.
mad at him
That's the
about
point
this
that we're
part.
making.
I'm not mad
That
at him
is the
about this
exact
part.
point we're making.
Oh, so you mean like bigger things I don't ask? Oh damn.
No,
well,
what I'm
my
saying
bad.
is
I-
this
let
part-
me let me
This
rephrase
thing
that.
that you said right there.
Let me
Yo.
rephrase that. 'Cause that was about to
clip
come
that
up.
up.
Yo,
That was about to
Hey,
come up. Crazy.
yo.
Like, whoa.
Clip that up, yo.
Hey,
Listen,
yo, it's
So
clipped.
what is more
I
important things?
understand that part of it because I ain't never do that either. I ain't never go
Facts.
out of
Like
town to go to somebody's wedding.
Absolutely.
I be prone to
Yeah.
like panic and I don't want to get shit wrong. You know what I
I
mean?
get you.
So like I'm like just trying to get whatever information I could get, but then like literally I just like looked at the thing today. I was like, you know what? Maybe let me like book my flight and all the shit on the computer. It was way easier.
Yeah.
And I got all the information from the site. I'm
Discord.
like, oh damn, they really
up,
did a
Discord?
good job with that. Like it made my life. a
Yo,
lot
why
easier.
McKenna say nobody's playing with Addy but his own attention span? You wanted an address, damn it. You wanted an
Just saying.
address.
That's it. That's all I
That's
wanted.
what you were supposed to be going there for.
But that's what I was. But that's what I was going there. But that's what I was going there.
But I asked you a very specific question.
Yeah,
And
but
you
that
like,
doesn't
oh,
mean
I
that
can
I'm
do
gonna
it
be
through
like,
the link.
oh damn.
Yes,
so,
nigga.
oh.
What do you mean? Look at the link. That's
Okay,
what,
I get it.
And
'Cause
this
you're
is
the
why
groom
I
too,
didn't
so
ask
my
him.
bad, my bad,
This is
dog.
why I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
say to him when he said, "Hold up, let me go back because I don't want to misquote him because that's not what this is about." So when
Chrissy
I said
said,
to
read
him,
all the Q&A, Addy. Hopefully it answers everything because
It did. That's what I went to this morning. I read all that shit.
okay,
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Because I said, "Did you RSVP?" Oh, and here's the other thing. So since you want to go back.
No, we ain't gotta go back. We don't gotta do audio.
I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm not gonna go all the way. No, I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm just gonna go to what started the conversation. It was him asking me what airport he should fly into. And here's the thing: I didn't
BWI.
answer that question because he answered the fucking question for himself. This is the point that I'm making.
Oh.
You second guessing yourself on you be second guessing yourself on the little shit.
Yeah,
Bars.
because the only reason why, because
I do that too, though. I do that too
DMV
sometimes.
area, so
I
I
do that
wasn't
too.
sure like it was going to be the D, the M, or the V.
The
like, my
second
nigga.
guessing on little shit.
Yeah,
there
I
are
do
times
that.
I do
Yeah.
that shit too. I do that shit. So I do that too.
Do you know who the fuck you are?
Apparently not.
Yo, stop playing with my boy Addy. I'm not talking to James, talking to you. Addy, stop playing with my man Addy, yo. Stop playing with Addy,
Like,
yo.
nigga, what are we talking about here?
Stop playing
Like,
with
didn't you just graduate?
Yeah, but that was easier though. Like,
No, it wasn't.
No, nigga,
This is the point that I'm making. This is the exact point that I'm making.
Nigga.
A thing will be the most complicated thing you could possibly think to do in a scenario, any given scenario, and he will be quiet. The simple shit,
won't need no help. Yo,
he'll be like, "Yo, how do I do this?"
This nigga
Like,
will build a
you
Dyson
sent me,
sphere.
You sent me the
Like
link.
he will literally
You
build
sent me
a
the
Dyson
link,
sphere.
but how do I click on it?
No, see, I don't go that far now.
I'm
Listen,
just
this
saying,
nigga-
my guy.
This nigga will do some super complicated ass shit that requires like 15 degrees in 30 different disciplines and shit, and knock that shit the fuck down. Like, what the
that
fuck?
only like 5% of the population.
Only 5% of the population could even do, right?
He'll do that without asking any questions.
But then his shoelace is untied. Like
Right.
like
And he'd be like, "Yo, I don't remember how to tie my shoes."
I mean, to be
What
fair,
the
I don't
fuck?
even tie my shoes.
See
anymore.
what the fuck?
See?
I just put them in my shoes.
This is what I'm talking about.
See,
This is
what
the
we
type of
talking
shit I'm
about right
talking
here.
about.
But I know,
And-
but to be clear, I do know how to tie my shoes. Okay,
I mean,
Mike say Addy Core TM first in warp drive.
facts. It's like, what is happening? And here's the thing. I've learned over the years to not answer this nigga.
yeah,
Because he's going to get the
Yeah,
the
you do.
answer.
and that's what I've been noticing too. You do be dubbing me, like I'll be like,
Because
Damn.
no,
Damn.
don't try to
Damn.
figure it out.
he's
Damn.
gonna,
No,
he wants me to
because
figure
it's
it out
not
myself.
Yo,
That
Eddie,
part.
that
It's not
was
helpful to just tell you.
Addy. That shit. That was
It's not
you
helpful to
slip-
just tell you.
You slipped that one punch. It was like,
Right. It's not helpful to just tell you, my nigga. And you figure it out on your own every single time.
Yeah,
That's the crazy. That's why I be annoyed. Because
yeah. That's
it's
what I was
like,
going.
yo,
I
you
was,
just
that's what I was
wasting
going to
time.
tell you. Like I got my flight plans and hotel
Of
ready.
course you do.
I was just wondering, should I add a car too? Like, or would it be cheaper if I just like Ubered and shit?
It depends on which hotel. Because one of the hotels
how far
has
is the
a
hotel
shuttle.
from?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
one of
want
the
to.
hotels. There's a shuttle, so you got to figure
Okay.
out if that's the one that you.
The one, well, that one I can't get that one with a ticket because
I
it
mean,
doesn't-
don't say any of the information on live.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna dox your shit. Bro.
No,
Or
don't dox
mine.
yourself,
dox
nigga.
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna dox your shit or mine. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I
He
think
gonna,
it was
James gonna be all right.
yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of niggas there that
Let me
fuck around the motherfucker. Like, he gonna be all right.
I'm gonna check your on Facebook.
I'm still here. I see 3 dots. Oh, nigga, that's not helpful for me. After we get over here, I'll look.
Okay, cool.
All right. But that was my point. The fact that he answers his own fucking questions. Because what airport am I flying into? Oh, BWI? Yeah. yes, Eddie. Okay.
Dulles? No, nigga.
No, not Dulles. Yes, BWI. Okay. Well, did you RSVP? No. I can do that through the link. Nigga, did you look at the link?
Right.
Yes, just did. Oh, I went straight to the Eddie. Oh, I get it now. Oh, I see it has hotels next to. Like, you are doing everything. I didn't help you.
I mean,
he didn't show you grace.
I did
There
not
was no
help you.
grace that he showed you.
Jesus.
I didn't help you at all. You successfully
And he like
achieved-
that. Like I'll be responding like 5 times back to back. This nigga like, man, get your ass the fuck up out.
'Cause I see
computer,
it.
bro.
because I see
the
the
wheels
fucking
turning.
progress in
Right.
real
You see the
time.
wheels turning.
I
Yeah,
see you
gotcha.
moving towards the answer. So it's like there's no point in me interrupting.
Yeah, true.
I'm like,
I
nigga.
guess sometimes I just need reassurance when I'm doing something new that I'm not really sure how to go about.
That part.
No, I get
That's
it.
all it is.
I understand.
That's all
I
it
get
is. Because I've never done this before. Like if it was just like I was just going to visit y'all, that'd be easy. I'd just be like, oh, but now I gotta get a hotel,
Facts.
find a venue, like that's
Yeah.
it. That's all it is.
But the good part about you doing
Because
that
I'm
now, though,
also kind of like mad and have contention with Toon for not letting me sleep in his bathroom. But
Yeah,
listen,
this is
nigga,
a
that
whole-
was,
this is
that was
supposed
6 years ago.
Yeah,
no,
but you ain't never
but
do it.
but you already opened the door though, so
Right,
you
you
never
never
closed
do
it. You never closed it.
That's crazy.
Yo,
But he never closed that door though.
But I helped you though. I helped you because that bathroom got fucked up.
I
You'd have
mean,
been in there.
sure.
You would have been in there.
I mean, I
Like-
ain't picky.
It's not
Yo.
picky.
But here's the other thing why this helps you, because you'll get comfortable
Yeah.
being able to do that. And then all right, so this time you're coming for a wedding, but maybe next time it's something else. You're
Yeah.
doing
Right.
something else. Mike said KKPWI to KPIT layover to FNJI.
No, fuck.
That's how complicated it is. Huh? It's not complicated.
I'm good on the complications.
Yeah.
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 I don't. Let's make things as simple as possible. But the
Yeah, my
problem
bad, bro.
is-
Because I knew this was going to be something we either talked about
Oh, nigga, you
in
knew.
person,
You knew.
maybe there.
But you just happened
or-
to be on. You just
Yeah.
happened to join the show today, so I was like,
I just
Oh!
knew it was going to be.
"Let me."
I knew it was going to be talked about. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be mentioned.
Yeah.
God.
And I don't do it to be like purposely annoying.
I know you don't. That don't
Okay.
change.
How? Yeah.
Impact,
I know
intent
that.
versus impact.
I know. but just know it's not on purpose though. That's all I'm saying.
Just saying.
No, I
it's,
know.
But I know it's
Don't
but I know
help,
it's annoying.
Yeah, it don't
we
really
know,
help.
but it don't help.
It don't really help.
Yeah,
But it's cool. It's cool.
I just want Addy to stop playing with my nigga Addy.
That's
yo.
all. That's all
Imagine
I'm
we-
saying.
Yo, stop playing, yo.
Like, what are you doing? Like this nigga got 90% of the album done and he not saying nothing about it.
I
Like,
know.
that's
Damn,
crazy
that's-
work.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
my bad. I wasn't supposed to.
Damn, why you doing that though?
Crazy
Oh.
work, yo.
Shit, my bad.
Why you doing that?
My bad. I wasn't supposed to
Crazy
say anything. I didn't know. In my defense, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say nothing.
But you kind of right though. You
I
are
know.
kinda right.
Then kinda.
I'm just trying to like.
What we
transition
not
to
going to do is act like it's not accurate.
Yeah, like
the-
nigga,
I'm trying to
I
transition to the
understand.
next part.
Nigga
that's
got
where I'm kinda
90%
stuck
of an
at.
album done, and he just
Yeah.
won't. He just won't say nothing. Won't do the
Won't
nice
squeeze the trigger,
10%.
won't
Like,
do-
yeah, it's shit that had to be. I ain't received the music yet that I was supposed to receive. Like,
Damn.
it's a bunch of Like,
Oh yeah, I do need you for that one part. My bad.
Uh huh. Yeah. See, I don't.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Hey,
It's
man,
cool.
it's been a lot going on, bro.
Maybe just spend a little less time.
Nigga, yeah,
Busting
I
with
know
them niggas
about a lot going
on
on.
your job and shit. And, you know.
Oh, yo, I don't argue with them niggas at all. I do not argue with. I'm not arguing with niggas. Fuck out of here. I'm too grown for that shit.
Ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
Nope. Nopium.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
I shoot my quote and shit.
Yeah, nah. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's all we
I
got.
want to thank everybody once again for joining us for another rousing edition of the Black Culture Geeks podcast. Special shout out to my man Addy for making an appearance on the show
Absolutely.
and doing what he usually do. You know what I'm saying? Adds to the chuckles.
Yes,
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Yo, Mike said rousing. Raising. Be sure to always remember there's always music.
Always.
Always.
Speaking
music.
of,
There's present music.
Yeah.
There's an album that's 90% done.
I mean,
Graydon has music.
mhm.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of music for just like the theming of Majestic Comics and the lore. We're working on a lot of that shit, right? So get ready for that. Also, my man GA, who didn't show up today, it's kind of fucked up. I had to holler at him. You know what I'm saying? He has music. Everybody got music, man. Everybody. So go run them numbers up.
Facts.
Go run them numbers up. Also, when does Chrissy's show come back?
After the wedding.
After the wedding. All right.
Yeah.
So
Base.
if I'm sure some of you haven't seen all the episodes. If you feel like one day you just need something playing in the background, something you want to listen to and laugh at, put Her to the Grapevine
Facts.
on. Listen to that. Run them numbers up.
Absolutely.
Also, my man Super Side Guy and my dog Hendrick with their Metas and Mutants. Super Side Guy just like took a trip to Alaska and some shit.
Whoa.
He's still on that
cruise.
track.
He was
He's
on
on
a cruise.
that cruise.
Yeah.
I heard
He's
that
still on
shit
that, right?
I think so.
I think he's still on that. He up there living his best life and shit.
Facts.
Shout out to him. And for my man SPJ.
You.
Oh, before I do that, hold that. Singularity, last day.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Last day. Go check that out. Thanks to everybody that already supported.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
But anyway, for my man SBJ
You.
and my dog Adequate,
Yeah.
I am Tombstone the Dead Man. And for the greater multi-world entertainment family, we are out.
Peace.
Holler.